is Wolverine basketball from the County 10 Sports Network.
Back up Leesburg, 3-ball on the way. It's an 11-0 run. Leesburg knocking down the triple. Engstrom runs down the right side, put it off glass and in. Haley Engstrom, 7 points with 9 rebounds.
McKay Fegler for the 3, looks good, is good. McKay Fegler for the triple. Macy Brown right there to do just that. She'll take the inbound, fires 3, gets 3. Big bucket for Brown.
As Paisley knocks it down. Half-court shot, Paisley Jackson.
This is Wolverine basketball from the County 10 Sports Network. Now, here's John Gabrielson.
Welcome you into a spacious Casper Kelly Walsh High School as you close out the junior varsity girls game, and they're in a tight one at the moment. Lady Wolverines leading the Lady Trojans 28-27. They have about 4 minutes left to play in the contest of the JV game. Good afternoon, I'm John Gabrielson alongside Thomas Dent III. Jason Peterson will be high in the rafters about 5 feet behind us here in just a few as we get ready to bring you conference basketball. And this is a game where you're looking at two teams that are hungry for a W and two teams that both, I think, have the same mentality that it's going to happen today. They both have one win on the season. They both have beaten Cheyenne South. So that's the common denominator between those two teams here today as they come into it. On the history side of the equation, it's pretty much all Trojans on the history side of the games here today. 29th meeting between the Kelly Walsh girls since Riverton since 2006. Kelly Walsh has won 2 in a row, and they've won 24 of the last 25. It's 2-26. They've won 24 of the last 25, and that is where the girls series stands. And then the boys side, as they're trying to break a streak as well, looking at the boys side, this is the 30th meeting with Kelly Walsh since 2006. Kelly Walsh leads 21-8. Kelly Walsh has won 6 in a row over the Wolverine boys. Riverton's last win came in 2016. You'll remember that was the year they had only one loss, and that was on the home floor to Lyman when they got second at regionals and went on to defeat Worland in the State 3A basketball championship. So that's where the boys stand. They've lost 6 in a row. The girls have lost 2 in a row to Kelly Walsh, but the girls have also lost 24 of the last 25 against this team. And again, we have a lot of time here on the pregame show, and there is a lot of, I guess, conference stuff to talk about with games that happened yesterday, as a matter of fact, and looking at some of those games yesterday. We also have a pregame interview with head coach Travis McIntosh, as he will be joining us here shortly on the Porter's pregame show. But yesterday, Kelly Walsh went to Cody. They lost to Cody. Number 1 ranked team in the state handled the Trojans 70-25. Also in the West Conference, Riverton played Rock Springs last night and were defeated. Final count of that one was 38-28 in favor of Rock Springs over Riverton. Star Valley held Jackson to a touchdown in a 49-7 win for the Star Valley Lady Braves. Thunder Basin knocked off Natrona 60-47. Third-ranked Laramie beat fifth-ranked Central 57-55. And Cheyenne East, number 2 in the state, defeated Cheyenne South 59-26. Looking at games that will be played today in Class 4A, Natrona is at Campbell County. They're in Gillette. They played at Thunder Basin last night. They'll play there again today. Jackson is at Green River. Riverton is at Kelly Walsh. Cody is at Rock Springs. And Sheridan is at Thunder Basin. Those are all 4A conference games going on across the state of Wyoming. And a big thanks to wildpreps.com and their rankings and the schedules that they have posted there as well. 3:15 left to play in the JV game. Riverton leading Kelly Walsh 28-27, and they have the basketball down on their end of the court right now. We're going to have the Kelly Walsh band over off to our right, and they've told me that they have been packing in pretty good crowds here, so hopefully we'll see a good crowd for this one here today as we have about 3 minutes left to play in this one. Again, Riverton leading by 1 right now, taking on Kelly Walsh. Would set a nice little tone for the varsity game, if the JV were to get a W here. The JV boys were getting killed at halftime. It was 26-12 when I was in the Ox Gym next door talking with head coach Beau Sheets. It's been a foggy, kind of snowy day in Casper, and you can just see on your screen if you're watching on the County 10 Sports Network as they've got windows all along the south side, and the sun lightening things up inside this Kelly Walsh gymnasium as Kelly Walsh going for a tie with a couple of free throws. Misses the first. Boys games will be the exact same as the girls games today in 4A conference play. Natrona at Campbell County, Jackson at Green River after Jackson got the big win against Star Valley in boys play last night. Got up by 25 at one point, and then Star Valley stormed back, lost by about 7. Kelly Walsh misses both free throws, by the way, and Riverton clinging to a 1-point lead with 2:43 left to go. Star Valley would shoot 6% from three-point line in that game to give you kind of an indication how that one went. And then on the flip side of that, Jackson had a player that had only hit 4 of 31 threes going into the ball game. He hit 4 of 7 last night to help spark Jackson in the home win. Kelly Walsh just knocked out a triple to make it 30-28, 2:15 left in the girls' JV game. And a quick timeout called by Jess Meeks on the sideline of the Riverton side of the equation. And Dal Erickson and Duke Dance and the SVI network stealing some of their stats from their postgame last night, as they will have a game today that's outside of conference. Will the Star Valley Braves? They're 0-1 in conference play. Jackson is 1-0, and they'll be at Green River this afternoon. That getting underway in girls play in about 13 minutes from now. And our game maybe going to be pushed back a little later than 2 o'clock, as we have 2:12 left to play in the fourth quarter of the JV game. This is the Porter's pregame show. We'll take a look at some other activities in Fremont County going on in just a few moments. We'll take our first break. Porter's pregame show continues from Casper. Kelly Walsh on 105.1 Jack FM and the County 10 Sports Network.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Central Wyoming College has a new Bachelor of Applied Science degree in Early Childhood Education.
Being a teacher has always been a dream of mine.
This degree combines the academic, assessment, and classroom management content that students need to be successful in the classroom. Gain knowledge in how young children grow and develop physically and cognitively, and guide them to social and emotional development.
What I really like about the education program here at CWC is that we get a lot of classroom experience.
Make your way at CWC.
Elevate Rehab in Lander is a proud sponsor of sports in Fremont County. Elevate offers physical and occupational therapy and specializes in hand therapy. Elevate Rehab also offers one-on-one personalized treatment for every patient. Their dedicated team of highly skilled and specialized therapists will help you on your journey back to better health and mobility.
your place for the Riverton Wolverines. 105.1 Jack FM and on County 10's YouTube channel.
Minute 15 left in the fourth quarter of the JV girls game. Kelly Walsh is out in front 30-29 with a chance at more as some free throws forthcoming now for Kelly Walsh. Minute 8 left. You see the score obviously not correct on our board because that is coming up for the varsity game, and they'll make it a 2-point lead now, 31-29. Other activities going on today. The Wyoming Cowboys entertaining the Sheep. It is Border War. It is the Colorado State Rams and the Wyoming Cowboys getting underway. That'll tip up at 2 o'clock today at the AA in Laramie. And then it will be home basketball opening up Region 9 North Conference play. The CWC Rustlers will be taking on LCCC from Cheyenne, and they'll play the Golden Eagles. Ladies' game is at 2. Men's game will come your way at 4 o'clock from Rustler Gymnasium. County 10's own Wyatt Barichka and Joel Kindle will have your call on that on 88.1. A little bit later, girls' game getting underway in about 9 minutes from right now. Final 42 seconds and a timeout called in this JV game, but those are some of your other games that are going on. Other games in Fremont County today. You've got Big Piney and Wyoming Indian mixing it up at Ethody. Kimmer is at St. Stephen's. Wind River is at Grable. Rocky Mountain is at Shoshone. Du Bois is at Riverside today. So those are a lot of the other Fremont County games going on. I mentioned it, and we had them on at halftime of the girls' games yesterday. Jackson Hill, Zach Osborne, Aiden Jones, and Logan Kavanaugh set a new 200 free relay school record at RHS in the pool. All but 2 swimmers have qualified for Coach Dayton and Coach Lemley, and they have all but 2 have qualified for state, and they are swimming at Lander today. So best of luck to the RHS swim team as they are in the pool in Lander today. Got some wrestling going on, and you also have indoor track and field as well. So a lot of activities for our Fremont County athletes. And check it all out. County 10 Sports. County 10 Sports on Twitter. Keep you up to date. Again, we're at Casper Kelly Walsh High School, and typically when we get on the air, we're scrambling to get stuff accomplished. Kelly Walsh going to throw it up ahead. Going to take it to the rack. Score it! And one. It's going to maybe put this game out of reach for Kelly Walsh at 34-29 now. Riverton had a 28-27 lead late in the contest. Kayla Gillum is the head coach. She is in her first year. She's a 4th grade teacher here in Casper. She's their head coach. Takes over after 8 or 9 years of Sarah Toomey, who was the head coach. 3-point play by Kelly Walsh. And once they conclude this game and set the clock, we'll take our next break. It's Kelly with a steal and a foul. It's going to be double bonus with 28 seconds left. When the game resets, we'll reset with it, come back with an interview with our head coach, Travis McIntosh, get you starting lineups and talk more about this. And Riverton has had 2 home conference games. Girls, unfortunately, 0-2 in those 2 home conference games. The boys are 2-0 in conference play, and they have taken care of business in conference the last 2 or 3 seasons. Coach of the Year, Beau Sheets, the last couple of years. Kelly misses the first free throw attempt. Second one is good. Sun shining in that south side window. Final 20 seconds left. Leesburg gets it back, tries to drop the triple, can't. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay Wolverine basketball with 12.8 left showing on that Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Again, both girls teams, one win on the season, both beating Cheyenne South. And if you have to give an edge, as Savannah shoots a shot off the inbound, no good. Kelly Walsh will get the rebound, and thought we're going to run it out, but we'll see another foul. Kelly Walsh has played a little bit different opponent than has Riverton, I guess, when you throw in the Thunder Basins and the Campbell Counties and the Cheyenne Easts of the world, and attributing to their only one win. And the games that they have played against common opponents have been a little bit closer. So I guess if you were MGM odds making, you would go with the Kelly Walsh girls today as the favorite in this. But you get two teams that are hungry with one win. Wolverine girls, too, depleted as well. Gracie Ohlheiser went down in the opening tournament and haven't seen her back since. And from talking with Coach McIntosh in the pregame yesterday, may not see her back this year. Olivia Bradley sat out a couple of games after the Cheyenne injury down there. And then you have the latest one in Haley Engstrom, who was injured at the last home game against Cody, and she will not play today. Final score in this one, 37-29, your finale in favor of Kelly Walsh. And we're going to start a little bit late, but we'll get the time on the clock and see when this one starts. But we will be a little bit late. The Trojan Band strikes up, and we'll give you the feel of 4A girls basketball coming your way. Pregame show continues with an interview with head coach Travis McIntosh after this timeout. This is Wolverine basketball on the County 10 Sports Network and 105.1 Jack FM.
Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletics for more than 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes and their families. Our locally owned clinics offer a wide range of specialties like aquatic, vestibular, and pediatric therapy. On staff, we have specialists certified in dry needling, sports and orthopedic therapy, and a certified hand therapist now seeing patients both in Riverton and Lander. Our women's health specialists can help with everything from incontinence to pre- and postpartum care. Our 6 locations in western Wyoming are all built for physical and aquatic therapy. To find out more or to schedule an appointment, go to FremontTherapyGroup.com.
Paisley knocks it down. Backcourt shot. Paisley Jackson.
Welcome back to the Porter's Pregame Show, brought to you by Porter Supply. Here's the interview with the girls' head coach, Travis McIntosh.
Day 2 of the weekend. Talking with Travis McIntosh, and we talked about it yesterday, matching energy with Rock Springs, and thought we did that for the most part, but just down the stretch, a little foul trouble, a little shooting, little things like that, but making strides.
Yeah, and it's just keep moving forward and continue to, get the opportunity to play, and the more chances we get to play, the better we'll get down the road.
looking at a team that is, I think, a lot like your basketball team, and that the common denominator is the one win has both come against Cheyenne South, and I think both teams got to view this as, hey, today's the day to end that and get the number 2.
Yeah, and there are a lot of comparisons between both of us, and it's going to be a matter of who can take care of the basketball the most and who can score the ball too. So that's what it's really going to come down to, and of course rebounding.
I was going to say rebounding, they're going to have a size advantage on you. And they also got, half the team's all-state volleyball out there. So, they got hops and things like that. So I think rebounding will be a definite premium for you guys today.
Yeah. And, I don't know, but there was a commentator on TV that said, hey, you want to win games, you got to rebound. And that's what it's going to kind of battle down to. And hopefully we get that done. And, I know our girls will respond, so we'll be ready.
And it seems like, unfortunately, it's like girls have gotten hot, but not all together, and you're kind of just waiting for that. Macy Brown dumps the threes in Green River. McKay's hit some. Taylin's hit some. Paisley does what she does. And I know, one of these nights, a couple of them are going to come together and shoot the lights out, and hopefully that's this afternoon.
Yeah, and it gets all clicking. And, like, last night, the shots that we ended up taking were great shots, and they're within the offense, the framework of what we want them to do. And, and those are going to fall the majority of the time. They just didn't last night for us, and a little bit of lid on the cylinder, but they'll go. Keep shooting with confidence. They'll go.
I'm afraid to ask this question, but how's the health situation? Because every time I talk to you, we're down one more, and Hunter on the boys' side went down last night and is probably out for a week. But hopefully we're as full strength as we can be right now.
Yeah, and we're doing. Yeah, we're pretty good as of right now. So, yeah. And that's good that we're just staying healthy now. And then hopefully Tuesday we'll be back to full strength.
I mentioned it in postgame. We Two Cloud Horse, I thought, played a great game for you last night, and then probably equates to more minutes again today.
Yeah, and it will probably continue as long as she continues to play well and do a good job. I think her stats last night were like 7 rebounds, 8 points. So she did a good job on that end of the floor, and she needs to continue to do this tonight.
All right, starting 5 the same?
Yep.
All right, appreciate it. We'll talk to you at halftime of the boys' game.
Hey, thank you so much.
This has been the Porter's Pregame Show from the County 10 Sports Network on Jack FM. Back to the game right after this. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's Pregame Show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Don't miss any of the action for Wolverine basketball on County 10's YouTube channel.
Trojan Band playing well here in the gym. We're about 4 minutes away from the opening tap. Let's give you some starting lineups in today's game. We'll start for the visitors, and actually we'll start for the Wolverines first. We'll go the visitors when they do. But changing up that starting lineup again today due to injuries. Haley Engstrom out again after that crash to the floor against Cody last Saturday. And they will start like this. Number 3, averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds per ball game, is a senior, Macy Brown. Ranked number 10, a senior, 5 points, 2 boards per ball game, 78% free throw shooter. That is McKay Fegler. Number 11 is a senior. That is Ella Judd, 2 points, just under 4 rebounds per ball game. Number 21, Paisley Jackson, had a big 3-point barrage in the first quarter yesterday as she ended with 14 points. She averages 11 and 4 rebounds per ball game. Paisley Jackson wears number 21. And then number 24 is a junior, and she averages just under 4 points and 2 rebounds per ball game, is Riley Johnson. So it's going to be Brown, Fegler, Judd, Jackson, and Johnson, the 5 that start for the Riverton Lady Wolverines. Starting lineup for the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans. They will start a 5'2" senior averaging 7 points a game is Riley Alberts. Alberts will wear number 2. Wearing number 15 is Aubrey-Ann Browning. And it makes you wonder if she is related to the late former Cincinnati Reds pitcher from Casper, Tom Browning. I do not know if she is or not, but Aubrey-Ann, if you are, condolences, as Tom Browning passed away not too long ago. She is a 5'10" senior, averaging 5 points per ball game. Wearing number 4, a verbal commitment to the University of Wyoming to play some volleyball, is a 5'9" senior, averaging 9 points, 7 rebounds per ball game, is Peyton Caruth. Number 14 is Sydney Eskew. She is a 5'8" senior. She averages 9 points, 6 rebounds per ball game. And then Kennedy Davis. Kennedy Davila. Get that correct. She wears number 0. She is a 5'5" sophomore, and she averages 4 points per basketball game. So it'll be Davila, Alberts, Caruth, Eskew, and Browning. Captains on the team are Riley Alberts and Aubrey Browning. And a lot of the girls are state champions in volleyball. Caruth is headed to the University of Wyoming. Eskew headed to Chadron, Cardenas, Black Hills State for volleyball. Browning going to Casper College for volleyball. Riley Alberts, an accomplished track athlete for the Kelly Walsh Trojans, as they have headed to their bench and getting ready for the starting lineups. I would assume we are going to get a national anthem, which we will bring you sights and sounds of that as that flag will roll down from the rafters over there on the left-hand side of the building here in just a couple of minutes. Travis McIntosh in his sixth season as the Wolverine head coach, taking on Kayla Gillum in her first year. They had 9 years of Sarah Toomey as the head coach. They were 11-13 last year, did not qualify the last 2 years for state. Officiating crew out of the Cody area. I noticed the Cody athletic director in the middle of that officiating crew. Kelly Walsh has some souvenir basketballs to throw out to the crowd. They've stopped the clock. Now just need to put 8 minutes on it. They do. We'll have the Kelly Walsh Band give you a national anthem here in just a couple of moments.
For today's matchup between the Riverton Lady Wolverines and your Kelly Walsh Trojans. We remind you that in the scholastic event,
getting our announcements out of the way first. And again, that shot you're looking at, if you're watching on YouTube, is going to see the American flag drop down from that side.
Now to introduce to you the Lady Wolverines.
Guess we're not going to see a national anthem, perhaps. So they'll just go with starting lineups first. And they'll go with Macy Brown.
Senior number 10.
First is
Haley
Engstrom.
Senior number 11.
Not able to go today due to the injury. Wolverines dressed in their road black uniforms, cardinal numbers, white trim, Riverton across the front.
And the junior, number 24, Riley Johnson.
Final Lady Wolverine being introduced. You see Coach McIntosh, Jesslyn Meeks, and Brett Hoover, the coaches. Now as we'll look at the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans in the far right corner. Going right in the downtown Casper. We're on the east side. And that is Kennedy Davila. Number 1 comes Riley Alberts. Number 4, University bound Peyton Caruth, headed to the University of Wyoming for volleyball.
Senior 5'8", number 14, CJ Eskew.
They call her CJ. Got her listed as Sydney in the program. We'll call her CJ as well.
Aubrey Browning.
And then Aubrey Browning being introduced as well, and a barrage of basketballs coming into the crowd. It's a great atmosphere for high school basketball. Band sounds great, a lot like the home gym. It's reverberating off of this huge expanse, and good crowd on their feet. As Caruth is going to step into the midcourt circle against Ella Judd. And again, you've got two teams hungry for a W here today. Neither team has more than one win, and they both came against Cheyenne South. Riverton 1-11, trying to end an 8-game skid as Kelly Walsh going to win the tap, but it's knocked out of bounds by Fegler and Brown as Davila. A lot of teams will run that set play off of the opening tap when they know they're going to win it with a jumper like you've got Caruth out there. The first shot no good. Caruth will get the rebound, though. And Riverton back on defense, man-to-man, lob down low underneath Browning. She's going to be fouled, and that will be number 1 quickly on Paisley Jackson. Wolverines ran into a little foul trouble yesterday, as unfortunately Riley Johnson fouled out of yesterday's game. And to the line will go Aubrey-Ann Browning. She is a 59% free throw shooter. Team that shoots 58%. She'll knock down the first. And it's 1-0 Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh averages 36 points a game. Riverton averaging 33 points per ball game. Second one, Highmarker, good as well. So raising her average in the free throw department. Thought maybe we'd see full court pressure from Kelly Walsh. We do not. Wolverines will bring it across the timeline and set up shop. Johnson to the outside. Baseline underneath. Fegler fouled and one. No, it does not drop in. Kelly Walsh foul, though. Coming on 14, CJ Eskew. Her first, and that'll send McKay Fegler to the free throw line. Chance to tell you about Wolverine free throw shooting. McKay 14 of 18 on the year. Misses the first. They're 59% shooters as a team. Both teams, in fact, 59%. Fegler, second opportunity on the way, is also no good. And the rebound by Eskew. Wolverines miss both on their end. It's 2-0 Kelly Walsh. Caruth in traffic, throws it up. It goes out of bounds. No call on the contact. Typically that might go as a turnover, but she was trying to shoot it up when there was contact, and so we'll just call it a missed shot by Kelly Walsh and give the basketball back to the Wolverines. Jackson. Baseline, Judd back to Riley in the paint. Shot is no good. Caruth corrals her second carom of the game. Minute gone by on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Browning, baseline, 6-footer is good. Actually, it's Eskew, 14, not 15, as Eskew knocks down the bucket. Lob down low to Riley, up top. Macy Brown gets free for 3. That one misses the mark. It's going to stay Wolverine basketball, though, as it gets tapped out of bounds by one of the Trojans. Kelly Walsh in their home white, Kelly green numbers. Trojans across their front. And it's just kind of interesting looking at basketball trends in attire. Riley throws it off the foot of Caruth, but Used to be, back in my day, the shorts were thigh high and your socks were knee high, and now there's no socks, and shorts are going back to the shorter length. Kelly Walsh with that. Paisley long three. No good. Judd the rebound. She'll lose it out of bounds. It's going to stay Wolverine basketball. Great offensive rebound by Ella Judd to get that board. 4 on the baseline. Riley finds Paisley. It gets kicked twice. Oh, wow. It's going to be a Wolverine turnover. That was a weird play. Bang, bang, as it went right off the feet of a player. Should have been a kicked ball off of the knee there of a Kelly Walsh player. Referee does not call that. For nothing, Kelly Walsh. 2 minutes gone by. First quarter, Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Caruth back to the basket, flips it outside. Alberts penetrates, pump fake, 6-footer. Missed it. Rebound loose, stays Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh out rebounding Riverton right now 5-1. The Ella Judd offensive board, the difference in things at the moment. Browning, 2 different colored shoes, goes baseline to Vila. Directing traffic with Brown on her defensively. Riverton in a man-to-man. Caruth corner. Eskew back to Caruth. Tries to go around Judd. Can't, but is fouled by Ella. And that'll be number 1 on Judd. Number 1 on the Wolverines. Actually, number 2 on the Wolverines. Paisley had the first one. And back to the free throw line goes Kelly Walsh. This is Peyton Caruth. She will shoot a pair. K-Dub 2 for 2 on the day. 3 for 3. And they have built a 5-0 lead. And I think it was kind of imperative for the Lady Wolverines, as Travis wanted to match their effort and dug themselves a 5-0 hole. Granted, that's 2 possessions, but it's a hole nonetheless. 5-0. Johnson throws it away. Turnover number 2 on Riverton. And these are little things right there, like those type of things that you kind of got to get a handle on, is that really wasn't a forced turnover. It was just a throw and maybe some miscommunication, but not a lot of heat from Kelly Walsh, and they'll just turn it right back over on a turnover by Riley Alberts. That'll be her first, her team's first turnover. We Too Cloud Horse played a great game last night for Riverton as she came in and getting some extra minutes. 8 points and almost, I think, 7 rebounds in the contest. Fegler for 3. That looks good, but doesn't go in. And Caruth will get another Kelly Walsh rebound up ahead of the pack. Thrown away. Kelly Walsh throws it in the backcourt. That's an unforced error and a turnover on K-Dub. That will send Caruth into the backcourt to grab it. It's a backcourt violation. 4:56 left to play, first quarter. Fremont Therapy scoreboard, 5-0. Kelly Walsh leading. John Gabrielson, Thomas Dent, Jason Peterson. Nice pass, Paisley Jackson to We Too Cloud Horse. Beautiful pass driving the baseline by Paisley and found the open player. She makes that first step and then wrap around right through a couple of players, and We Too knocks it down. Other side, triple, good by Eskew. She was on the right side angle, and she knocks it down. Back quickly, the Wolverines. It goes right through the hands of Macy Brown, and they will turn it over as you watch the three-pointer that we missed a moment ago. There you see Eskew just step up and knock in the triple and gives it back after the turnover on the Lady Wolverines. 8-2 our score, 4:14. Nice drive. Caruth, another rebound. Outside Eskew, that 3 misses everything, but it's rebounded by Alberts. They will reload. 3 from the top, rattles out. Another offensive rebound and a basket and 1 by Eskew. Well, they're cleaning up on the offensive boards. Eskew with the putback and 1. Foul is on Paisley. That is number 2 on the leading scorer for the Lady Wolverines. And she will come out of the basketball game. And it will send Eskew back to the line. Eskew averages 9, and that is her 8th point already of the contest. And it's an 11-2 Kelly Walsh lead. And we are midway through the first quarter, just under 4 minutes left to play. And ball out of bounds, stays Riverton basketball. They are underway in Laramie, Colorado State, after 3 hard-fought minutes, leading 1-0 against the Wyoming Cowboys in that barn burner of a border war. Lob pass. Cloud Horse battling for it. Last touched by Fegler. It's going to be, oh no, last touched by Caruth. I thought she got it off of Fegler, but they're going to say that it goes off of Peyton Caruth. Yeah, unless she was out of bounds when she jumped to tap it in, because that was clearly off of McKay, but she might have been out of bounds when she let that ball go. But Riverton will take it and keep it. Olivia Bradley into the ball game. Fegler, right side, Macy Brown back to McKay. Lights up a 3 on the way. That one is still not going to fall. And the rebound to Riley Alberts. Second rebound. Wolverines 0 for 4 from the arc, 1 of 6 elsewhere on the court. Top of the key, Browning into the paint. Caruth spins, glass, missed it. Ella Judd the rebound. Decent move by Caruth, but just couldn't get it to fall, and Ella Judd will get the second rebound of the game for her. Wolverines are getting good looks from 3, just not getting them to fall. We're under 3 minutes, and they'll throw it away as Brown was going to zag the baseline, and Olivia went to the corner, and they'll just chuck it out away, and they'll give it back. Cardenas checking into the ball game. Underneath, Browning, back up top, 3 ball on the way, good. Kennedy Davila and Travis McIntosh will call a timeout.
Timeout, Riverton. We'd like to take
timeout was on Riverton, by the way. Looking at that triple by Davila as she steps up and knocks it down, and it's a 14-2 Kelly Walsh advantage. Thanks to Tyler Watson, State Farm agent, proud supporter of Riverton Athletics. State Farm wants to protect your future. Stop in today, 618 East Washington, or go online, insuringriverton.com. Pregame sponsor is Porter's Supply Company in Riverton, sponsoring our broadcast today. Porter's reminds you to keep your wood, gas, or pellet stove in optimum condition for the cold season. They have everything you need from new installs to supplies and accessories. Online at portersmvs.com. And again, well, the offensive explosion since the last time I talked with you. This game on KOVE. Wyoming Cowboys leading Colorado State 8-6. 14:30 left to play in the first half at the AA in Laramie. Wolverines need some offense as they come down this floor this time. Dug themselves a hole by a dozen now. Bradley up top, Judd. Ella clapping for the ball, gives it off to McKay. So dribble drive baseline, turn around, 8 on the way, too hard. And the rebound pulled down by the Trojans. Riverton 1 of 7 to start the game from the field. Riley Johnson will re-enter the ball game on the next whistle. Davila left side corner, Eskew. Good box out by Cloud Horse. So pull down her first rebound of the game. Kelly Walsh 2 of 4 from three-point land. Minute 45 left to play, first quarter. Bradley back up top to Judd. Now Brown on the right side angle. Kelly Walsh in a man-to-man defense, if you will, on the ladies' side of the equation. Macy back up top to Cloud Horse. Comes out near the volleyball 10-foot line. 90 seconds left. Boy, Olivia should have pulled the trigger on a three-pointer on that one. She had her defender kind of tied up. Fegler goes baseline. Player falls down. Eskew Up top, Bradley still won't shoot the three. Now back to Fegler. Eskew back up and playing defense. Hopefully she's okay. Does have a leg brace on that right knee. Judd in the paint, banging off the glass, no good. Got her own rebound, foul, then she'll go to the stripe. Ella Judd with a rebound and a foul, and Ella will go to the free throw line for Riverton. Ella, 60% free throw shooter, right at the team average of 59. Riverton 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 1 of 8 from the field right now, just 13% as the free throw is on the way and no good. CWC ladies also playing today. They're taking on LCCC. We'll get you a score on that one as that game progresses. Ella, second one, missed off of a Kelly Walsh player and out of bounds. Riley Johnson returning for Riverton. Inbound to Cloudhorse in traffic. Bank it off the glass and in. Cloudhorse has all 4 of the Wolverine points here in the early going as we'll check a 10 Sports replay. Fegler finds Cloudhorse, makes the extra step. Bounce glass, good. 14-4. Caruth playing catch around the perimeter with the Trojans. Driving baseline, missed that opportunity there. Shot on the right side, misses. That is Sydney Van Houten missing that shot. Wolverines get the rebound. Out of bounds to Riverton. Keep possession. 15 seconds left. Got a break coming your way here in a minute as they'll try to throw that in bounds. Caruth, the ouch goes down hard with Fegler underneath the basket. And they'll stop play for just a second. Watching the replay, and well, she just tried to kick save by Waugh, type of goalie kick save down there, and just ended up with the splits a little bit. 14 seconds, despite our scoreboard saying 4.7. There's 10 seconds left on that. Camera was just a little off on the scoreboard cam. When it flips over to the tenths of seconds, it always kind of freaks out. Cloudhorse is going to get fouled. It's going to be on Davila, and that'll be her first. And it will send We2 Cloudhorse to the line. Excellent minutes from We2 last night. She's got all 4 of the Wolverine points, now 5 in this one today. Definitely, I think, seeing her minutes increasing in the near future, if I'm clairvoyant. Second one is on the way and good as well. We2 hasn't shot a whole lot of varsity free throws, 3 of 7 coming in. Now she's hit that one, and then half court, not going to try a shot. That's how the first quarter will end. Kelly Wallace 14, We2 Cloudhorse 6. Back after this timeout. This is Wolverine basketball from 105.1 Jack FM and the County 10 Sports Network.
Xander's One Stop of Lander wishes the best of luck to all student athletes and sports teams throughout Fremont County. Xander's One Stop has it all: clean gas, ethanol-free fuel, diesel, a variety of household and automotive needs. Stop in for the very best in snacks, lunch, dinner, and much more. Plus, the best liquor selection. And now lottery tickets for the Cowboy Draw, Mega Millions, Powerball, and Lucky for Life. It's all here at Xander's One Stop, 730 East Main, Lander.
Trojans could make your hands clap. Trojan band, 14-6. Kelly Walsh would shoot 4 of 12, 33%. 2 of 4 from the arc, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Riverton 2 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from three-point land, 2 of 6 from the free throw stripe. Paisley Jackson has 2 fouls. She is back into the contest for Riverton along with Bradley, the freshman Leesburg, Johnson and Cloudhorse. Leesburg way outside, gets in a double team with Caruth at the midcourt stripe, dribbled it on the line. That's an over and backcourt violation. Oh no, they called the timeout. Wow. Coach McIntosh saves the day on that one. As I thought they saw her dribble that ball on the line, but he was indicating a timeout called instead. Get you up to date on some scores from around Fremont County. Right now, LCCC is leading CWC. They are in the second quarter of that ball game, 23-13. LCCC out in front. And Wyoming is leading Colorado State 14-12. And the Kelly Walsh Band is rocking the house, literally moving our table here is where we're playing as they're getting after it. Cowboys up again 14-12. CWC down 23-13. Here it's 14-6 Trojans. Paisley has that ball kicked by Caruth. She'll go down to the floor and get the turnover. Driving, and that'll be a foul as SQ takes it to the rack. She'll be fouled by the Lady Wolverines, and it's going to go on Olivia Bradley. Number 1 on Liv, number 4 on the Wolverines, and it has been free throws at every turn for Kelly Walsh on any Riverton foul as of the first quarter. And then as the first one goes in, not sure who is making the noise, heckling their own crowd from their own crowd, as SQ has 9. Second one is good. I think it might have been one of the sub-varsity Wolverines in the crowd making some distracting noises. Didn't affect her, though. She got both. Bradley gets it in front of the Kelly Walsh bench to Jackson. Paisley sets up 3-ball. No good, SQ. The rebound, and Kelly Walsh back on the attack. Wolverines 0 for 5 from the land of the 3. And soon, in a couple of weekends, we'll be at the home of the Braves after the land of the 3. Okay, see where I was going with that? Baseline shot, no good. Ball to the ground, and a held ball stays Kelly Walsh basketball. Kelly Walsh doubling up on the rebounds on the Wolverines right now, 13-6. SQ, one-handed pass to the top to Alberts. Baseline Browning, back to Alberts at the top. Davila for a second 3, missed it. Running rebound for Olivia Bradley. 2 of 5 from three-point line. Paisley's going to take it the distance. Rejected by Caruth. Taken away by Peyton. 5 rebounds for Caruth. Running ahead of the pack. Alberts fouled. She'll shoot free throws. Good block on the other end by Peyton Caruth. With 6:33 left. Going to the line, Kelly Walsh. Wolverine foul on Olivia Bradley, her second. And it's Riley Alberts to the stripe. Free throw number 1 is no good as it falls off. Riley has shot the most free throws on this team, 21 of 35, 60%. Peyton Caruth has made more free throws and a higher percentage, 22 of 29 at 76%. Second opportunity is good. Biggest lead has been 12. Right now it's 11 for Kelly Walsh. Again, both of these teams just 1 win on the season, both against Cheyenne South, both hungry for one today. Paisley in trouble, scoots baseline, floats it, gets it. Paisley, always offensive-minded, makes the baseline jumper. Makes it a 9-point game, 17-8. SQ free throw line on the way by Cardenas. That one bounces around Hollywood style and knocks down. It's one of those ones, bounces up and sideways and everywhere else. Just basically a free throw, straight up twice and then falls through. Baseline shot, Judd is good on the other end. We'll show you that replay as Kelly Walsh brings it up. Hopefully get Thomas working his magic here for us. Ella just inside the 3-point line. Trojans a 3 to answer. Knock it down. SQ has 13. And it's 22-10. Eskew's high is 17 this year as the Wolverines will miss. Riley Johnson's going to get called for a foul on Davila. Tries to help her up. She rolls away from her. Riley will get her first personal. Going to see Hill and Caruth check into the ball game, both named Peyton. Fegler back in for Riley Johnson. Wolverines appear to be in a 2-3 zone. We two Cloud Horses checked back in for Riverton as well. 5:11 left to play in the first half, and they'll turn it over. Fegler ends up with it at the midcourt stripe. Hands it back to Jackson. Basketball savvy crowd here, kind of like the RHS band as they pick Paisley Jackson, the leading scorer, to be vocal the whole time she's got the ball, as the Wolverines will turn that one over. Peyton Hill ended up with it. At the top, Lamy for 16, misses everything. Was it blocked? No. Lauren Lamy misses the shot. Wolverines will get it. Had a Lamy come through from Kelly Walsh that played college volleyball. Paisley deep three, misses, skims off the iron left side out of bounds to Kelly Walsh. I cannot remember her first name. I think she played at Casper College, and remember seeing her play in the CWC gymnasium. Lady Rustlers down by 10 to LCCC. 3:35 left to play in the first half. Caruth for three, misses short. Rebound taken away by Paisley Jackson, and a foul in the backcourt on Peyton Caruth. Going to make some offense on some defense. First personal for Peyton. First rebound for Paisley Jackson. Midway through the second quarter on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Fegler goes right side. Macy Brown back into the game. Cloud Horse at the top. Tries to go back to Fegler, but stepping in front of it is Peyton Hill. She'll take it the distance and bank it off glass and in. 14-point Kelly Walsh lead, their largest of the contest. 3:45 left. Paisley steps up. Three-pointer on the way. High off the back of the iron, and a rebound by Alberts. 0 of 7, Riverton from the arc. Paisley knocks that ball away, tapped out of bounds. Last touched, they say, by Paisley. Looked like Alberts got that last, and maybe simultaneously Coach McIntosh thought it was their ball as well, and got a timeout on the court. Again, Lady Rustlers down 10, 29-19. They have about 3.5 left to play in the first half of that ball game. Wyoming with 7:29 left, leading Colorado State 23-16 in that contest. And then possibly some other 4A scores of interest. We have no updates for you, so apparently no interest at this point right now. So 3:30 left, first half. Fremont Therapy scoreboard, all Trojans, 24-10 on the Lady Wolverines. Pep band getting vocal now. Ball knocked away by Jackson, taken away by Paisley. She's going to keep it herself. Goes back upside Cloud Horse, won't shoot the three, and instead gets knocked to the floor as she tries one from 15. Trojan foul on Peyton Caruth, her second in short order. Fifth team foul on Kelly Walsh. Cloud Horse 2 for 2 at the line. Does not get that to go. She has 6 of the Wolverine 10 right now. Judd and Jackson have a bucket. Peyton Caruth has left the game. Handed some tissues by the coach. Maybe I don't know if she's got some bleeding going on. Might have to make her change jerseys too, it looks like. Cloudhorse gets the second, 24-11. Shot good for 3 from CJ Eskew. 16 points for Eskew. He's got a pick. Oh, just inside the three-point line, by the way. That was just a 2, so 15. That shot misses, and Eskew gets the rebound. Top of the key, wide open. Curry doesn't shoot it. Instead, they'll go corner triple, and over the back. Foul is going to be whistled on Cardenas on the rebound. Substitution in, Johnson for Jackson. Peyton Caruth still at the end of the Kelly Walsh bench. I think she got a shot to the snoot or possibly a bloody lip or something, and I think they're going to have to switch her jersey out, in fact, so see what jersey she comes back into the game with on a blood jersey. See Peyton at the end of that bench watching on the YouTube stream. Inbound comes to Macy Brown. She's going to be tied up. It's going to stay Wolverine basketball. 2:06 left in the first half. 15-point Kelly Walsh lead. Their biggest has been 16. Cloudhorse takes the inbound. Tries to go down low to Bradley. Last tipped by Browning. And will stay in the possession of RHS. Riley taking all 4.9 seconds of the 5 to get that ball in. Almost thrown away there as Peyton Hill steps in front of it, knocks it out of bounds. Peyton Caruth just waiting to get back into this ball game right now, standing at the end of the Kelly Walsh bench. Johnson, 1:45 left at the top of the key. Gave up her dribble. Hands it to Fegler. Back out to Riley. Three-pointer deep corner. Misses. Sails over the rim. And it was a rebound by Davila. 15-footer misses for Kelly Walsh. We too Cloudhorse, her second rebound of the afternoon. Minute 20 left. Still no jersey for Peyton Caruth. Hope they didn't go wash that thing. You're going to have to wait for the spin cycle and then dry that thing on high for a few minutes. Peyton to get back in the game. Minute left to play. Wolverines down by 15. McKay Fegler, baseline, missed it. Rebound loose, and Eskew comes out for K-Dub. Final 50 seconds of the first half on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Get you some first half stats. Scores from around college basketball. Eskew guarded by Johnson. Goes baseline. Browning up top. Left side Davila. Corner now to Hill. Peyton gets a pick. Rises for 15. Missed it badly. Good rebound. That one doesn't go. It's a good rebound by Browning, but couldn't get the putback to go. McKay Fegler, the Wolverine rebound. And here comes Riverton back. 10 seconds left. Cloudhorse. Somebody needs to let them know how much time is left, as they're kind of content just throwing the ball around. Riley reached, and no clue on the time frame, and they'll end the first half. At the half, it is Kelly Walsh 26. It is Riverton 11. Riverton had 12 in the first quarter yesterday after some hot shooting, but right now 0 of 8 from the arc, 4 of 19 from the field. 26-11, Kelly Walsh will be back in a couple of minutes. This is Wolverine basketball on 104.1 Jack, 105.1 Jack FM and the County 10 Sports Network.
Xander's One Stop of Lander wishes the best of luck to all student athletes and sports teams throughout Fremont County. Xander's One Stop has it all: clean gas, ethanol-free fuel, diesel, a variety of household and automotive needs. Stop in for the very best in snacks, lunch, dinner, and much more. Plus, the best liquor selection. And now lottery tickets for the Cowboy Draw, Mega Millions, Powerball, and Lucky for Life. It's all here at Xander's One Stop, 730 East Main, Lander.
Tyler Watson State Farm in Riverton is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. We want to ensure you are in good hands with the variety of policies we offer, including auto, home, life, and financial services. Keep it local with State Farm today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-4118 to discuss insuring all of your needs. Or you can visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Myers Gambles in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and student athletes all around Fremont County. Gambles has a huge selection of American-made brands for every room in your home. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Lazy Boy, England, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, and more. The crew at Gambles in Lander is ready to help and find exactly what you're looking for. The delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes Riverton. Turn around shop in town at Myers Gambles in downtown Lander.
Back at Casper Kelly Walsh High School on the east side of the Oil City. It is Kelly Walsh 26. It is Riverton 11. Riverton 0 of 8 from the arc, 4 of 19, 21%, 3 of 8 from the free throw line. And there are 11 points, 7 of it coming from We2 Cloudhorse. Ella Judd and Paisley Jackson with 2 points apiece for the Lady Wolverines. On the other side, Kelly Walsh, 8 of 24, 33% from the field, 43% from the arc, hitting 3 of 7 from the three-point line. And they have hit 7 of 9 free throws as Kelly Walsh to put themselves out in front right now, 26-11. Their biggest lead has been 16, and here they are at the intermission, leading by 15. And again, the Trojans' leading scorer is CJ Eskew. She has 15. She's outscored Riverton by herself right now. 3 points for Davila, 1 for Alberts, 1 for Peyton Caruth. Cardenas with 2, Browning with 2, Hill with 2. They've out-rebounded Riverton 21-12. Riverton with 6 first-half turnovers. Kelly Walsh has 5 turnovers, but it's been a lot of offensive rebounding for Kelly Walsh, providing part of the difference on the scoreboard. Take a minute timeout, come back, give you some scores from around the region of college basketball, and if we got any high school scores, we'll throw those out to you as well. At the break on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, it is Kelly Walsh 26. It is Riverton 11. We'll be back after this.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
Your home for Wolverine basketball all season long. 105.1 Jack FM and on the County 10 YouTube stream.
They are at halftime at Rustler Gymnasium in Riverton, where LCCC leads Central Wyoming College 35-19 at the intermission. LCCC out in front of the Lady Rustlers and first-year head coach Leighton Westmoreland. They are nearing the half at the University of Wyoming. The Cowboys out in front of Colorado State right now, 33-19. Wyoming has taken advantage of CSU, has hit one of their last 7 shots and has had 4 turnovers in the last 2 minutes of basketball. Noah Reynolds back and healthy, has 12 points on the way. Hunter Thompson back on the court, has 5 right now for the Wyoming Cowboys that lead 33-19. That is nearing intermission at the AA in the Border War at the University of Wyoming. And again, we're looking at possibility of finding you some 4A girls scores, but on a Saturday, those are not available to us at the moment. Natrona's at Campbell County, Jackson at Green River, Cody at Rock Springs, Sheridan is at Thunder Basin. Coming up in just a bit, the boys' game will feature the Riverton boys at 10-2 overall, winners of 7 in a row, ranked 3rd in the state, taking on the 4-6 Kelly Walsh Trojans, who are 0-1 in conference after a 4-point loss to Cody last night on the road in Park County. And you're going to see 3 Nichols start the game for Kelly Walsh. 2 brothers and a cousin, all named Nichols, that will start for Kelly Walsh. They'll start a freshman and a couple of sophomores. Looking at it, and let me tell you what they'll start. Sophomore, freshman, senior, sophomore, senior. And they will start 6'4" out there, 6'1", 6'2". This one may be the closest Riverton will be to not being completely outsized at almost every position. But as Cade mentioned in one of his first interviews at the beginning of the year with me, it's heart over height. And that has been proven time and time again as the small but mighty Wolverines have put themselves ranked number 3 in the state on a 7-game win streak, and they'll look to stop a 6-game losing streak to Kelly Walsh over the past several years here as well. 26-11 at the break. Kelly Walsh leading Riverton. It will be Riverton basketball when we return for the second half here from Casper. It's the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. 26-11, Kelly Walsh out in front. We'll be back for the second half right after this.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Central Wyoming College has a new Bachelor of Applied Science degree in Early Childhood Education.
Being a teacher has always been a dream of mine.
This degree combines the academic, assessment, and classroom management content that students need to be successful in the classroom. Gain knowledge in how young children grow and develop physically and cognitively, and guide them to social and emotional development.
What I really like about the education program here at CWC is that we get a lot of classroom experience.
Make your way at CWC.
Doubling you up on scoreboards there in case you want to look at one or the other. 26-11 Kelly Walsh if you're watching this game. Kelly Walsh has 4 timeouts. Riverton has 3 timeouts remaining. As we are just about ready to start the second half, the Trojans came out very late, did not have any warm-up time to get back out. Peyton Caruth does have the number 4 jersey back on and will be back out on the floor wearing the number 4. As it will be Kennedy Davila, Riley Alberts, Peyton Caruth, CJ Eskew, and Aubrey-Ann Browning. And I said Wolverine basketball, and it's not. It's Kelly Walsh basketball. It was pointing the way that Riverton had it in the first half, and some of the girls were warming up on that end because Kelly Walsh hadn't come out, so I just assumed that was where we were going again, but that is not. So I correct myself, and it is Kelly Walsh basketball. Davila hands it in to Alberts. Man-to-man, Macy Brown, Paisley Jackson. Riley Johnson ran right into a player, but Eskew knocks down a triple. Riley ran almost face-to-face with a girl. They're both okay. And it's 29-11, largest lead of the basketball game right now for Kelly Walsh. Macy Brown for three, right side, front rim. Right into the hands of Riley Johnson on the offensive rebound. McKay's shot misses. Going to get it back. McKay misses another one. And another rebound by Kelly Walsh. Wolverines with a couple of opportunities that time down the floor. Driving reverse on the baseline, out of bounds by Eskew, will be the sixth turnover, as we're dead even in that category. That is the only one we're close to even in right now. Minute gone by, third quarter. Jackson underneath. Too hard, got her own board, fouled on the second opportunity. Riverton's leading scorer will go to the line. She has only 2 points in the contest thus far. Jackson free throw is good. She's been held to just 2 points prior to that free throw. She averages 11. Had the 14 last night. A knee brace after missing the last 2 games of the season with a torn ACL, knocks it down. Substitution, Kelly Walsh. Cena Curry is going to come in for Peyton Caruth, who will go sit on the open spot on the bench. Third personal foul on Peyton, by the way, in case you're wondering why she exits the ball game. There's a steal by Paisley. Jackson ahead of the pack is going to put it off glass and get it. Well, they closed in a hurry. The speed of the Trojans. 4 points for Paisley cuts the lead to 14. 29-15. Eskew, right side elbow. Missed it, but Davila. A rebound outside. That three is no good, and Alberts took a shot to the ribs, it looked like, after that play. Kind of holding her side a little bit there as McKay goes baseline, shut off there. Jackson, nice move with the right hand on the left side, got past Eskew, and it's 6 points for Paisley Jackson. You watch her get this cut. She comes up at the 15-foot line and ran right past Eskew, and she scores it. In the paint, left-hand hook, missed, but a foul. And it will be Browning to the line. Wolverine foul is on Riley Johnson, number 2 on her, first of the second half on the Wolverines. One lone voice in the night heckling the Kelly Walsh free throw shooter. And I am having a heck of a time figuring out where that's coming from, but it doesn't affect her on the second one. 30-17, Kelly Walsh. Paisley wide open, left side, triple, missed it. Rebound by Browning. That was a great looking shot. She was wide open. I don't know how they have shut her down in the first half and then leave her that wide open on a three, but they'll get the offensive team rebound and get the basketball back. 5.5 remaining. Third quarter on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Trojans, nice take, bucket, and one. Riley Alberts. It's a great take by Alberts as she just went there, got the pick, ran past her man, hops through the lane, puts it up and in. Wolverine foul is on Macy Brown, her first, and Alberts gets the three-point play, back to a 16-point Kelly Walsh lead. They've outscored Riverton 7-6 here in the third stanza. Judd in traffic, throws it up, gets it to drop, A little bit of contact in the paint, nothing called, and Ella gets the basket. 4 points for Ella Judd. Alberts up top, Eskew, another three, front of the iron. Running to go get it is Sina Curry. She does, and it goes out of bounds and will stay Kelly Walsh basketball. Bradley and Cloudhorse in for Brown and Johnson. Van Houten back in for Kelly Walsh. Eskew off the inbound for three. Judd the rebound. 4 rebounds for Ella. Wolverines with a much better offensive output this quarter. They have 8 after they scored 11 in the first half. 6 and 5 in the first 2 quarters respectively. They've got 8 here. Guarded by Eskew. Jackson, right side wing. Bounces it out to Judd. She'll run the arc. Has a seam. Shot no good. Seam closed, and she gets bodied up and fouled. It'll put Ella Judd to the line. Free throw on Kelly Walsh. Cardenas, number 2. Team foul number 2 in the second half. Ella free throw good. 5 points, Ella Judd, to go along with 4 rebounds here today. They are at halftime. Wyoming leading CSU 35-21. It's good news there. 14-point lead for the Cowboys, getting healthier. Reynolds and Hunter Thompson back in the lineup. A couple of starters. Ella's second free throw on the way is no good. Ball bounces to Cloudhorse. She'll have it rejected. Savannah Morton ends up with it. Wolverines running. Paisley down the left side. Saves it, but Riley Alberts says, okay, thanks. Put right in her hands. 15-foot right side. Misses. Bradley, the rebound. Wolverines back on the attack. Bradley, right side, outside. Morton, Savannah, up top to Judd. A couple of bounces, and she'll be tripped up. She went down hard. Peyton Hill, I think, will get the call. Watch the pass, Ella. Tripped him. Actually, yeah, 23 coming in, I think. Is that who they gave the foul to? It is on Peyton Hill. First personal. Stays Wolverine basketball as McKay Fegler will come in for Ella Judd. 3:50 left in the third. And Lamy checks back in. The pink shoes guarding Cloudhorse. Bradley sets it in motion. Just beats the 5 count up to Jackson. Back to Savannah Morton for 3 on the way. Squirts off to the left side. Bradley, though, will gather in an offensive rebound. Jackson in the paint. Back out to Cloudhorse. We 2-3 on the way. Misses. Bradley's trying to save another rebound. Does, but right into the hands of Peyton Hill. 3:25 and counting. Third quarter. Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Kelly, oh wow. Lamy destroys Bradley. Nothing called. Wolverines will get it back. Boy, Olivia Bradley got just dropped to the floor as Paisley's going to get called. We have the replay on the other end. This is Bradley at the top right here as Lamy just leans into her, kind of crushed her. They give no call. Foul there is going to be on Cardenas from Kelly Walsh. That'll be her 4th as she knocks Paisley Jackson to the ground. 4th team foul. Brown near the midcourt stripe. That midcourt stripe not real definitive, by the way, if you're out there on the court. Kind of more of a suggestion than an actual line as it runs through the Trojan logo. Fegler for 3, missed it. Davila, a Kelly Walsh rebound. 13-point Kelly Walsh lead. Riverton has outscored him 9-7 in the quarter to get 2 points closer, but if Fegler goes to the ground with Lamy, and it'll be a called timeout by Coach Gillum.
Official sporting goods.
Big thanks to Fremont Therapy, your scoreboard sponsor tonight. 25 years, Fremont Therapy has been Fremont County's leader in physical and occupational therapy. Proud to provide experienced clinicians supporting athletes and their families. Wishing all Fremont County teams the best of luck this basketball season. And a big thanks to Myers Gambles on Main Street in Lander. Shane is the owner of Gambles with all kinds of furniture and appliances waiting just for you. Delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes all of Riverton. Check them out online, landergambles.com. And a big thank you to Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care for sponsoring this broadcast. The staff of their clinics in Lander and Riverton reminding you not to ignore those annual wellness visits. Make your appointment at Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care, and let's stay healthy together. 2:36 remaining, third quarter. Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Big thanks to Porters for our pregame sponsor. It'll be a quick Bailey Enterprises postgame show as we get into the Porters boys pregame show. Shot on the way, 3 misses. Cardenas the rebound. That shot is no good. And the Wolverines bring it back into the front court. Bradley gave up her dribble. Fegler in the corner for 3. Still not going to drop for McKay today. And the rebound by Browning. It's not been their day. I have him 0 of 14 from three-point land. Baseline's 15-footer falls off. Lamy, the rebound, put it back up and in.
For 2.
2 points for Lamy. 15-point lead. 95 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And McKay's looks have been open as her 10-foot floater comes up short. And all of Riverton's shots, for that matter, have been open. They just haven't been able to knock them down. Right side, Browning on the run, lay it up and in. Great pass. Very nice pass on the assist. That was by Alberts that made it. Minute left. Ball goes out of bounds with exactly 1 minute left. Stays Riverton basketball. Riley Johnson back into the contest. Very busy campus today. They have a statewide powerlifting contest going on in the underneath fitness area under the gym here, which is weird to think about, but that's where it is, and it's, I guess, a pretty awesome facility down there. And there is no parking to be found on this campus here today with that event going on, and a decent crowd here on a Saturday as Johnson gets fouled running down the right side of the lane. Lamy looked like maybe they knocked knees out there. It's Cardenas actually that looked like they kind of cracked knees together. It's going to go against Lamy, though. That is her first. To the line, Riley Johnson. First points of the game for Riley? Not yet. CWC now down 49-26 with 4:20 left in the third quarter of that ball game. Johnson gets the second. 42 seconds left to play. Third quarter. Kelly Walsh by 16. Kind of removed the doubt early in this one. Jumped out to a 5-0 lead, and were never really threatened by Riverton. Lucero. It's on the other side. It's McKay Fegler. Gets called for the Wolverine foul that will send Riley Alberts back to the free throw line. First of which is no good. Judd back in. Fegler, Johnson, Judd, Cloudhorse, and Bradley, the 5 on the court, dressed in black for Riverton. Cardinal numbers, white trim. Free throw, no good. Knocked out of bounds. It will favor the Wolverines, who have been out-rebounded 34-24 now with that team rebound going Big Red's way. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Cloudhorse, two-hand shovels it up top to Johnson. Riley in traffic. Lost the handle. Gathers it back in. They'll call it jump ball. Great job by Riley. Presence of mind laying down to glom onto the ball and get the arrow to stay Riverton. 18 seconds left, and Jackson's going to check in for Bradley. I love when Riley directs traffic with her head. Head movements directing traffic out there as the inbound. Cloud Horse. Give it off to Johnson. 10 seconds left. Riley baseline. Throws it away right into the hands of Alberts. Alberts going to go the distance. Stop around Judd. Bank it up and in. And that's how quarter number 3 will end, with Alberts going coast to coast and putting one in there. Nice little Euro step around Judd at the end. And it's an 18-point Trojan lead as we head to the final 8 minutes. It's Kelly Walsh 39. It's Riverton 21. Largest lead of the night for K-Dub. Back for the fourth quarter after this. This is Wolverine basketball from County 10.
All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
Kelly Walsh Band welcoming you back to Trojan Gymnasium, where Kelly Walsh has opened up their largest lead of the basketball game on the Riley Alberts lay-in. She has 6. SQ has 18. Browning has 5. On the other side, the Lady Wolverines, Sweet 2 Cloud Horse has 7. Paisley Jackson has 8. 5 for Ella Judd. And aside from that, 1 free throw is all that anybody else has scored, and that's Riley Jackson. Peyton Caruth in foul trouble, misses a shot there, but it will continue to be Kelly Walsh basketball. Caruth is their leading scorer at 9 a game. She has just 1 point, but it's been everybody else. SQ, who averages 9, has 18. She's got the ball. Caruth for 3. Misses it, and over the back goes Browning for the foul. Caruth sat out a little bit on a blood timeout. They'd have her jersey laundered. Fourth quarter on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, and the Trojans with an 18-point lead. Poked out of bounds by Alberts. Riverton will reset. Coach Gillum, again in her first year as the head coach. Appreciate her responding. I sent a little survey to talk a little bit about her team, and she did so. Appreciate her doing that. Browning gets a second foul in quick order. 7 team fouls will put Ella Judd to the free throw line. 1 in the bonus will shoot the remaining 7:30 of the game on any Kelly Walsh foul, barring a offensive foul. Judd's free throw no good. Johnson the rebound. Doesn't go. Out of bounds to Casper Kelly Walsh. Trojans, SQ just inside three-point land, bury it. 21 for CJ SQ. She spread it out pretty evenly in this ball game as well. Riley Johnson on the other end misses as you're watching SQ knock one down on the replay from just inside. Kelly Walsh fouled as they run down the lane. SQ goes to the floor. Wolverine foul coming up. Ella Judd. Second personal. 4th team foul on Riverton. They were beaten yesterday 38-28 by Rock Springs. Kelly Walsh was beaten 70-25 by Cody. So they bounced back nicely here today, especially behind that performance of that young lady at the line right now. 22 points for SQ. That is a season high. Peyton Caruth had 19 to be the season high till now. 22 by SQ is the season high for Kelly Walsh. See, Riverton will miss on that end, and then Riley Johnson will hand check Riley Alberts, and will be a foul called. Cena Curry back into the game. Riley with her third personal foul. Riverton 0 for 14 from the arc today, unfortunately, and they've had some good looks. 3-corner missed Davila. And a foul on the rebound as going down was SQ. It's going to be on Riverton. Ella Judd, third personal. Van Houten back into the game for Kelly Walsh. Bradley back into the game for Riverton. Boys game is next. Kelly Walsh by 20 now. Caruth into the books as she buries a 3 out of the inbound play. Wolverines trailing by as much as they've scored. Down 46-23. Bradley's shot misses. Jackson the rebound. Fouled from behind is Paisley. 5 rebounds for Paisley Jackson. Foul is on Riley Alberts. Her first personal, 8th team foul. Paisley's free throw is good. 9 points for Jackson, just a couple short of her average tonight. Cardenas back into the ball game. Exactly 6 minutes remaining in the contest on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard as Paisley gets the second one. 21-point advantage. Back at CWC, LCCC leading the Rustlers 57-30 in women's basketball. 27-point LCCC there. Wyoming has an 8-point lead on Colorado State as Ruth misses a shot. Bradley gets the rebound. 40-29. It's now an 11-point game on a 3-pointer by Xavier Dussel, who is back into the game. Jackson in the paint. This is one off the back iron to the ground. It's Riverton basketball on the tie-up. We Too Cloud Horse tying it up. Chose her as our Lander Medical Player of the Game yesterday. We'll announce a Lander Medical Clinic Player of the Game at the conclusion of this ball game. And again, it's going to be a very quick post-game show into the pregame show of the boys' game coming up. Again, this is the 29th meeting between the girls. It's a nice bucket by Cloud Horse. 9 points for We2. Great weekend for her varsity-wise, for sure. But again, Riverton will have lost 25 of the last 26. And 3 in a row if this score stands with 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. Top of the key, Bank not open on a Saturday in Casper. Misses it. Jackson the board. 3, Paisley just misses, and they are still 0 from the line, from the 3-point line, as Olivia Bradley goes to the ground to tie up the ball. Diving in. Olivia kind of got pummeled in the fray of that one. Watching the replay on the County 10 YouTube stream. This game's streaming live on YouTube. We are every time the Wolverines play. You can listen to it on 105.1. Watch it on the YouTube stream. Caruth, 3, misses in the corner, but it bounces back up top to Cardenas. Now rebound of the Wolverines, 38-28 in this one. Van Houten into the paint, float 6, Bank misses. Lamy, though, the rebound. And 4 minutes left. Spinning off glass, missing. Cardenas will shoot free throws as Riverton will get the foul, I believe, on Paisley. Will be number 3 on Paisley Jackson. Oh, they're going to call Weetu Cloudhorse. That is her first on Weetu. First one on the way is good. Davila back into the contest. Leesburg back in for Bradley. Cloudhorse comes out. PA announcer just called her Leseberg. Doing his homework on figuring out pronunciations there. Free throw is no good. Macy Brown ends up with it. 20-point game, 47-27. Left side, Macy Brown. First triple of the game to fall, no. And another rebound, Davila. 3:45 left, Trojans by 20. Take a little air out. Oh, wide open, Lamy puts it off the back window. It almost stays stuck on the top. Leesburg comes away with the rebound. Three and a half. Nice cut, Judd. Fouled from behind by Lamy. And that'll be number 2 on Lauren. 9th team foul on the Trojans. Sending Ella Judd back to the line. Ella's been to the free throw line a number of times today. Just hadn't gotten those to drop either. 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Tried to get a sub in. They do. Davila comes out of the contest. 3:22 left. Free throw still no good. Knocked out of bounds off of Paisley Jackson, and it will stay Keller Walsh basketball. But Riverton 9 of 18 from the charity stripe. 0 of 16 from the three-point land. 9 of 43 for the game, just 21%, as they have unfortunately not shot very well here on the road in conference game number 3. Lamy scoots it back up top. 3 minutes left to play. Right side, Green to Bullard, back to Green, right side on the wing. Lamy with it, runs through the paint, lost the grip. Kelly content just running clock here. 2:43 left and a 20-point advantage. Looking for a wide open shot or a layup, and instead Lamy travels with it and turns it over with 2:38 left. Morton is checked back into the contest. Cammie Paskett is into the game as well. Riverton didn't have a real deep bench, just 5 players on the bench today, and now everybody has gotten into the contest. Riley Johnson running. Shot goes halfway down, comes all the way out. And another Kelly Walsh rebound. 2:21 left. Get a quick post-game show into the Porter's pregame show. We'll have an interview with head coach Beau Sheets. Caruth into the game. Gets a rebound, then she'll be fouled as she'll go to the stripe. 6 rebounds, 4 points for Peyton Caruth today. Chance at more points coming up. Boys game was to start at 3:30. We are going to be behind that as Caruth knocks down the first free throw. She's got 5. Second one, good as well. 6.6 rebounds for Peyton Caruth, who had a little foul trouble and then a little blood trouble. Got a Kelly Walsh crowd just erupted when they got the ball into the hands of Riley Johnson, and the Wolverines are going to turn it over. So, pretty good home crowd right there. They're giving a home court advantage to the Trojans. 1:40 remaining. Caruth, left side, baseline, shut off. Leesburg got a piece of it. Ball bounces. Ouch. Caruth goes down hard. She's been beat up today. That's Peyton Caruth. She's back up. Tough kid. Leesburg drives the lane. Glass misses. 107 left in the contest. A 22-point lead, the biggest lead, and Kelly Walsh has been 23. Leesburg at the stripe. Taylin first is no good. Trying to get her first points of the game here with 107 left to play. Second one by Taylin is good. 65 seconds left to play in the ball game. Paisley Jackson scores 10. Weetu Cloudhorse scores 9. Ella Judd has 5 with 4 rebounds as Lami's going to go to the free throw line. 5 points, 4 rebounds. Ella Judd will be our Lander Medical Clinic player of the game today for the Lady Wolverines. As Lami will go back to the line. CJ Eskew, 22 points today. Her average is 9, and she pounds out 22 today as Lami misses the free throw. 14 of 21, 67% for the Trojans. Second one also no good. Paskett with a rebound. 6 points for Alberts, 6 points for Caruth, 5 for Browning, 3 for Davila. Putting the wraps on this. Wolverines, though, 0 of 16 from the arc, 9 of 22 from the field, 44%, 10 of 20 free throws. Savannah Morton for 17, still doesn't drop. And Leesburg goes to the ground to tie up Westay Riverton basketball. Kelly Walsh on the other side, 15 of 45, 33%. It ends up being Riverton 9 of 45, Kelly Walsh 15 of 45. Turnovers fairly even, but it was the rebounding, 41-29 unofficially. Kelly Walsh with 12 more opportunities, another 3 misses. Riverton 0 of 17 now from the arc. This has pretty much been your Bailey's post-game show in the final 2 minutes of the contest here. Lami will knock one down. She's got 4. Final 13 seconds here. Johnson, baseline corner, Paskett throws it up at the buzzer. 2 seconds early because the band helped her out. And that's how the game ends. Your final score on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, the Kelly Walsh Trojans 51 and the Riverton Lady Wolverines 29. Riverton, unfortunately, 0-3 in conference, 1-12 overall. They have lost, unfortunately, their 9 in a row as well. Kelly Walsh picks up their second win of the year. They're now 2-9 and 1-1 in conference play. This has been the Wolverines and your Bailey Enterprises post-game show. It is the Porters pregame show of the Riverton boys taking on Kelly Walsh next. Riverton 10-2 overall, 2-0 in conference, taking on Kelly Walsh 4-6 overall, 0-1 in the conference. We'll be back with your Porters pregame show of the boys game right after this timeout. This is Wolverine basketball from 105.1 Jack FM and the County 10 Sports Network.
Student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's Pregame Show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
Steele Vincent, he's got Paxton, wraparound pass, Parker, left hand, double clutch and one.
Welcome back to the Porter's Pregame Show, brought to you by Porter Supply. Here's the interview with head coach Beau Sheets.
The short turnaround, I mean, it was, 10:30, 11 o'clock, probably before everybody got to bed. You're back up and on a bus by 8, and maybe the first half of the JV game may be showing a little bit of lag right now. Yeah, it is a quick turnaround, but again, it's part of sports. Everybody's got to go through some obstacles, whether you're at home or away, and so again, kind of overcoming that those obstacles. It speaks highly to kids who can do it, and others, just kind of use it as an excuse, I guess. Well, on the other side of that, Kelly Walsh was in Cody last night when their game got over and drove home and got up and slept in their own bed and stuff like that. But I talked with Coach Patterson. I said, 12 points at halftime of the JV game. I said, you wear your pencil out on the points? He said, I wear my pencil up on their offensive rebounds, and I think that is a huge key in your game this afternoon.
Oh, big time. Yeah, no, it's one of those. Again, they're going to play that 1-3 zone, and for us, and we're pretty well matched with those guys as far as kind of height. They're not a big team. They don't have a lot of post players, but they do have a lot of people that are going to shoot threes, drive, kick, shoot threes, drive, kick. Try to finish off 2 feet. So they're kind of a unique challenge over some of the other teams we played, where the other teams have a lot more of the post players, and it's tough to keep them off the boards. Today it's going to be kind of that spacing, trying to guard your yard, guard our man, and defend the 3.
Looking back to yesterday, one thing, we mentioned Hunter Hauk, and he went down in the JV game, did not play any minutes in the varsity game, and just an update on Hunter's situation right now.
Yeah, talked with Dan, his dad, last night, and it sounds like a lot of good things, because he had a pretty big head injury younger, but they said that has no connection to this one, and so very hopeful that we can get him back soon, and because Hunter does kind of lead our defense when he's on the floor. He's very active with just being in the right place, setting screens on the offensive end, but we're hopeful to get him back right away.
I kind of did this backwards interview, talking about more specifics first, and just some of the scores you saw last night. Jackson got a big lead, knocked off Star Valley. Cody defeats Kelly Walsh, and so they're 0-1 in conference. You're 2-0. They're going to be 3-0 halfway through the north side and things like that. And your thoughts on just the state of 4A right now, especially on the west side?
Yeah, well, and it's good to see the west side. We've on the west have beat the east quite a bit this year, which is kind of unique.
Which certainly didn't happen last year.
and so it's kind of good to see. And then all of 4A is pretty close and has a lot of parity. And we've been fortunate to have 2 home conference games, and so you look at a lot of those scores, teams are winning on their home court, and I think there is a big advantage to that.
You've had good streaks against Rock Springs and Cody, but unfortunately it goes the other way in this one. Kelly's beaten your team 7 times in a row. And I guess if you look at a couple of the keys to the game to end that streak today, obviously we talked about the rebounding, and then hopefully some shots fall on your side.
Right, yeah. Playing Kelly, they've been on the other conference, for the last few years. We haven't really seen them as a conference opponent, so when we have played them, we're not near as familiar with their kids, and so it'll be kind of fun to see as they jump back into our side for the next couple of years, just kind of know their kids a little better, know kind of their scheme, and again, it's fun to come over here. They play very well in their gym, and Kelly's always very well coached. The kids are very skilled, athletic kids, and so they're a tough team to play on their home court.
Besides a little jet lag, everybody okay?
No, I think everybody's doing good.
Appreciate it. Best luck. Tell me when it's over.
All right, thanks.
This has been the Porter's Pregame Show from the County 10 Sports Network on Jack FM. Back to the game right after this.
Are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Is Wolverine basketball from the County 10 Sports Network.
Paxton to Gabrielson, lighting up a 3, bury it. Second 3 of the night for number 5. Steele Vincent, he's got Paxton, wraparound pass, Parker, left hand, double clutch and 1. Back up top, Jason Vincent, triple, got it. Wolverines back on top. Cross-court Paxton, wide open 3, knock it down. Paxton's first triple of the game. Hutchison for 3, that's good. Big shot, Nathan Hutchison. He'll be rejected by DeVries and taken away by Derek. How about that play? Derek's going to take it the distance, score it, and 1.
This is Wolverine basketball from the County 10 Sports Network. Now, here's John Gabrielson.
From Casper Kelly Walsh High school atmosphere at its finest. The Wolverines and the Trojans on a Saturday afternoon for 4A West Conference basketball. The Wolverines, the road team, have won 7 consecutive, haven't lost since they fell to Bear Lake, Idaho at the Green River Tournament back in 2022. They're 10-2 since then, and they have climbed to number 3 in the latest WyoPreps.com coaches and media poll. The Kelly Walsh Trojans 0-1 in conference after losing 51-47 last night to Cody. They are 4-6 overall on the basketball season. Good afternoon, John Gabrielson, Thomas Dent III, Jason Peterson from Casper Kelly Walsh High School, and we'll give you the starting lineups, and we'll go with the Wolverines first, your home team next. The number 0 is Jason Vincent, 6-foot senior. He scored 21 points last night against Rock Springs. He's been playing very well in conference play, averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds per ball game is Jason Vincent. Wearing number 1, a 6'2 junior, just under 16 points and 6 rebounds a game. 4th leading scorer in the conference. 2nd in steals in the conference is Derek DeVries. Number 5, a 6-foot senior, averaging just under 5 points with 4 boards a game is Cade Gabrielson. Number 12, the 5'9 senior, conference leading scorer, 2nd leading scorer in the state, just under 19 points a game is Parker Paxton, but shooting 48% from the 3-point line, 76% from the free throw line. And number 14 is a 6-foot senior averaging 5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game is Nathan Hutchison. Vincent DeVries, Gabrielson, Paxton, and Hutchison in the Road Reds for the Wolverines and Coach Beau Sheets in his 6th season. We are going to get a national anthem prior to the boys' game. However, odd that may be, not having it in front of the girls' game, but going to do it in front of the girls' game. So we will get a national anthem from Kelly Walsh here for you in just a few moments, as there is a color guard out there on the court at the moment. They do have a flag that comes down from the left side, but now you see
today's game. This time, please stand and move your hats for the presentation of colors of the Kelly Walsh High School Marine Corps JROTC color guard, directed
Kelly
by
Walsh
Master
Marine
Gunner
Corps,
Sergeant
JROTC,
and Major.
presenting the colors.
Color guard be commanded by Cadet Corporal Tristan Jimenez, with color guard members Cadet Captain Tiara Montgomery, Cadet Corporal Tiara Montgomery, and Corporal Zachary Martinez. The singing of the national anthem will be performed by Maddie Carlson. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired.
Young lady from Kelly Walsh and a great rendition of our national anthem. And the junior ROTC from the Kelly Walsh High School getting ready to take the colors off of the court here today. Great camera work. Jason Peterson and Thomas Dent. Our Wolverines on the sidelines as well. Decent crowd on hand here at Kelly Walsh. A pretty good smattering of Cardinal Red on the other side of the gymnasium as well on a Saturday afternoon for conference basketball. And again, it's unfortunately not great radio listening on 105.1 Jack FM, and kind of moving, though, to see the colors being presented out there visually. As your starting lineup's going to go first, here is your Wolverines as you look in on their huddle. Brody Dale to send them out there. Jason went down on that foot yesterday. I asked him before the game, how you doing? He said, I'm fine. So he is not a man of many words, is Jason. He said, I'm fine, leave me alone. And he's back out there. There's Cade putting on his backpack, picking up his lunch pail, heading to work. And here comes the conference leading scorer, second leading scorer in the state, dumped in 29 last night. Parker Paxton, and then Nathan Hutchison on the other side. Wolverines in the Cardinal Road red, and the black numbers and the white trim. Kelly Walsh in their home whites today. They will start like this. A 6-foot senior averaging 11 points a game is Jack Nichols. I said 6 foot. He's a sophomore, is Nichols at 6 foot. Number 3 is a freshman, transferred from Glenrock to Casper. He is a 6'2 freshman. He's their leading scorer as a freshman, as he averages 14 points a game. That is Mason Eager. Number 4, a 6'2 senior, scores 9 points a game, is number 2 of the Nichols, Jaden Nichols. We've got one more coming. Number 12, a 6-foot sophomore, averages 7 a game, is Jace Nichols. He and Jack Nichols are cousins, and brothers are Jack and Jaden. And then Isaac Mamet, a 6'4 senior, averages 10 points, 5 rebounds per ball game, wearing number 22. The Trojans are coached by Randy Roden. 12 years at Kelly Walsh, he's won 2 titles. He coached 9 years across town at Natrona. He won 2 titles. He actually won 4 titles over there. He also coached at Wind River High School, my alma mater. Coached the girls there, got him into the state title game a couple of times, couldn't get a W in the state championship game. But he has been around, a very savvy coach, Randy Roden. Take it on Beau Sheets and the Wolverines as they will see Nichols win the toss, and Kelly Walsh in their home whites. Kelly numbers will get first crack at it, taking on the Wolverines here today. Conference basketball. Mamet, Nichols playing catch. Jace with it, spins on Cade, flips it up off glass and in. Jace Nichols with a basket. And play-by-play by the PA announcer. 1-3-1 coming up defensively. Cade almost traveled with it, gives it back to Hutchison. Nathan to Parker. Paxton guarded by Nichols, gets bodied up at the top. They're going to play physical as well. They've won 6 in a row on the Wolverines. DeVries in traffic, lost it. Wolverines trying to feel out the 1-3-1 zone here. Nathan at the top. Penetrates, takes it all the way, puts it off glass and got it to go. Nice take by Nathan Hutchison to start it out. And we are tied for the first time in the ballgame at 2 apiece. A minute gone by on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Jace Nichols deep in the left side corner. Mamet thought about a 3, doesn't. Floats one over the top of Hutchison. He'll get it to go. Isaac Mamet with the bucket. Kelly Walsh averages 55 a game. Riverton averaging 62. Wolverines put up 80 last night as they'll turn it over. And driving the lane, Jaden Nichols going to go all the way, lay it up and in. Boy, 3 point-blank baskets so far by Kelly Walsh, and they have a 6-2 advantage. Gabrielson, right side, Vincent. Getting the 1-3-1. Cade in the short corner, gives it to Hutch. Nathan back up top to Paxton. Corner, DeVries for 3. That one misses, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Kelly Walsh basketball. Excuse me, it'll be Riverton basketball. I pointed the right way. I said the wrong team. I was pointing Riverton's way. Those of you in radio and TV land that can't see me. Cade will trigger it inbound. He'll find Hutchison. Riverton 1 for 2 from the field. Gabrielson underneath. Back out to Parker. Gets free for 3. The lefty will miss. And the rebound by Mamet. Kelly Walsh did beat Sheridan by 25 in Cheyenne. We'll talk more about that as a take and a miss, but a rebound coming out to Mason Eager. Sheridan was 2 of 24 from three-point land in that ball game. Nichols lost it, shovels it back out to Eager for 3. Boy, Mamet pushing in the back, got away with it, and gets the offensive rebound. Boy, he stiff-arm shivered Parker down there, taking to the hole, no good by Jaden Nichols, and Vincent will come away with a rebound. Riverton already out-rebounded in this one on that exchange alone. Down the floor by Kelly Walsh, 3 offensive rebounds, and they come up empty. Vincent to Parker. Coates it right side, DeVries for 3. That one long off the iron, but Hutchison had the rebound briefly, but Nichols ends up with it. Kelly Walsh, the lead in the basketball. Right side, Jack Nichols, 15. Missed it. Paxton, first rebound of the game for Parker. Hands it back out to Vincent. 2 quick subs coming in. Well, I say quick, we've already played 3 minutes. That's usually about the 5-minute mark. We see those first 2 subs come in for Riverton. Again, physical Kelly Walsh defense. Gabrielson has it ripped out of his hands by Mamet. Taken away by Isaac Mamet. Here come the Trojans. Nichols wide open for 3. He'll miss that one. Vincent saving in the corner. Kelly Walsh, just a very physical style of defense. Parker in traffic, rises for 15. Missed it. Mamet blocking out. Gabrielson pulls down his 3rd rebound of the game. Mamet dribbling, scoots in, throws it back outside to Jace Nichols. Now to Jaden Nichols, back to Mamet. Mamet at the 15-foot line, bodies his way in. He's going to be fouled. Hutchison and DeVries in the area. Mamet's going to go to the free throw line. Riverton's going to have to get a little more physical. Going to get the foul on Hutchison. That'll be his first. And it will send Isaac Mamet to the line. Kelly Walsh, 66% free throw shooters. Mamet has only shot 5 of 8 on the season. He's only shot 8 free throws, as the big fellow likes to stay out more on the three-point line. Free throw on the way is no good. As here comes Ty Sheets and Draven Monroe. Gabrielson and Hutchison will sit. Also going to see Landon Pepley check into the ball game for Kelly Walsh. He wears number 10. Pepley, by the way, 6'2 senior. Second free throw is good by Mamet. And he will sub out of the ball game as Connor DeGaulle will check in for him. 7-2 Trojans, 4 minutes left to play first quarter. Riverton 1 of 5 from the field right now and have been out rebounded. Only by 1 at the moment at 5-4. Parker working on that tough defense. Again, physical defense by the Trojans. There's a foul out of it by Pepley, who comes into the ball game. Very disciplined under Coach Roden. Wolverines would certainly like to push the tempo and play a little less half court and a little more full court. Sheets with it. Runs near the midcourt line. Again, that midcourt line is more of a suggestion than a rule. Derek steps in. Right hand leaner. Good. DeVries taking it through the middle of that zone. Will get the second field goal of the contest for the Wolverines. Mason Eager will check in next at ball. Sheets hounding Nichols out at the midcourt circle. 3:20 remaining. There's a 3 by Nichols. Misses. DeVries is there for the rebound. First board of the game for Derek. Bounces it in the corner to Sheets. He'll take it baseline. Throws it out to Vincent. He got basically tackled on the baseline. Nothing called. And then DeVries' pass across the middle is picked off. 3 turnovers, Riverton. Driving Nichols, missed it. DeVries comes from out of bounds. Probably shouldn't have counted, but he gets the rebound anyway. And the Wolverines back the other way. DeVries through traffic is fouled. Take your pick, Nichols or DeGaulle, and I believe it's DeGaulle. Nope, it's going to be Nichols. Jace Nichols first personal. Mamet back into the contest for Kelly Walsh. Also Mason Eager back in as well. Paxton to Vincent. Jason in the double team at the top. Lost it. Gathers it back in. Finds Sheets. This is a defense like the Wolverines haven't seen this year, kind of swarming by the Trojans. That ball off the leg of a Kelly Walsh player, and it will stay Wolverine basketball. Jason will trigger the inbounds. 2:32 remaining first quarter. DeVries, actually Draven Monroe has it go right through his hands. 4 turnovers on Riverton. Kelly Walsh yet to turn it over in this contest. Gabrielson and Hutch will come back in on the next stop in play. Baseline, short corner, Eager, the freshman. Kelly Walsh is a 9 through 12 school, so he doesn't attend a different school like in some of the bigger towns where the freshmen are at a different school. Mamet's shot is no good, and then an offensive foul on the rebound is going to be whistled on Connor DeGaulle. Gabrielson and Hutchison back in. Vincent and DeVries get their first breather. Right now, Riverton 0 for 3 from the arc. They like to shoot from three-point land. They hit on average 8 a game, hitting 8 of 21 per game, as Derryman has another one go through his hands. He'll land on the ball to the floor, and another Wolverine turnover. Riverton has 5 turnovers and is 0 for 3 from the arc, yet only trails by 3 with 99 seconds left to play in the first quarter on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Mamet to Nichols. Driving. Eager throws it back to Mamet. Underneath, wide open, lay it up and in. Mason Eager got free, and a great pass at the top will get them the bucket. Gabrielson bounces it out to Parker. You see that wide open replay there. Wolverines back on the offensive end. We'll turn it over again. The Kelly Walsh defense swarming the Wolverines right now. That's a travel, nothing called. And that's a travel instead there on Nichols. So they get the travel call. And as my tally, that's the first turnover of the game by the home team. A minute left. Parker will get a breather with a minute left to play. Sheets, Hutchison, Vincent. DeVries, Monroe is out as well. DeVries and Gabrielson, as Kelly Walsh will send another player into the game. It's going to be Jace Nichols back in. 1-3-1 zone by Kelly Walsh. They got that rim runner underneath. And the pressure up top right now, doing a number on the Wolverines, has gotten them into 5-6 turnovers now, as they extend that defensive pressure way out there. Cade penetrates back to DeVries. Long three. Good by Derek DeVries. Assists Gabrielson, who shoveled that ball to him. Watching the replay here, Cade makes some penetration, kicks it back out. Long three for DeVries, and he buries it. 9-7, 27 seconds left as the Wolverines kind of settling into this one a bit now. Getting used to that zone, coming the other way. Nichols, shot misses. Hutchison will grab the rebound flat-footed on the floor as it bounced right into his hands. 12 seconds left. This is usually where you'd see Riverton hold for a last shot. Gabrielson deep in the corner, wraps it around to Hutchison. 5 seconds. DeVries fires a three. Couple of seconds early. Jason, the rebound, put it up. It's not going to go. But that's the end of the first quarter from Kelly Walsh. Kelly 9, Riverton 7. Wolverines feeling them out, hanging around. We'll come back for the second quarter. This is Wolverine basketball on 105.1 Jag FM and the County 10 Sports Network.
It's time to welcome Sutherland's Home and Garden Fall Catalog. It's full of hundreds of deals to help you save, including special fall buys, ideas, how-tos, and more. Win big. Sign up in-store for your chance to win a $5,000 Sutherland's shopping spree. See store for details. Get up to 24 months special financing with your Sutherland's credit card. See store for details. Sutherland's Fall Catalog is full of can't-miss deals. Stop by the store and pick one up today, or check it out online at Sutherlands.com. Sutherland's, your fall home improvement store.
CWC women fall to LCCC, a final count of 64-42. Minute left to play in Laramie. Wyoming and CSU tied at 57 in that ball game. Minute 12 left to play in the contest. 16 points, Noah Reynolds. Anderson has 13. Ducell has 9. And Wyoming and CSU tied at 57 apiece. Here at Kelly Walsh, it's Kelly 9, Riverton 7. Kelly Walsh 4 of 13, 31%. They got 4 more shots than the Wolverines, 3 of 9. Riverton 1 of 5 from the arc. They have not shot a free throw. Kelly Walsh 1 of 2 from the free throw line, but 6 Wolverine turnovers to just 1 by the Trojans in this ball game. Cade in trouble, gets knocked to the ground, loses the basketball. Turnover, Wolverines wrap around past Nichols, pump fake, put it up and in. Wolverines need to get a little more physical, as they are letting the Trojan defense dictate the basketball game right now. Parker stays out, back to DeVries, into the paint. Gabrielson, Hutchison throws it too hard off of Vincent. Rattles off his head through his hands. Take it away on another turnover. Trojans, right side baseline shot. Nichols misses. DeVries will clear house on the rebound. Kelly Walsh has played in the East Conference for the last few years, now in the West Conference. Natrona has flipped over to the East. Parker gets free for three, steps into it and knocks it down. Parker, Paxton a triple, and he cuts the lead to 11-10. No need to panic right now for Riverton, as they are down by one. Nice turnaround by Mason Eager over the top of Nathan Hutchison. It's a three-point game. Parker, again, 29 last night. Going to have to get a little more aggressive to the rack. Vincent tries to do just that. Finds Hutchison back up top. Parker. Gabrielson in the corner for three. That one rims out. Mamet one-hands the rebound. Good look by Cade. Just didn't get it to drop. And that's most of Riverton's shots have been good looks. Just haven't been able to drop. Nichols scoots down the paint. Flips it out. Jaden Nichols for a triple. That's good. Drive and dish on one end. And bring the hammer on the 1-3-1 on the other end for Kelly Walsh, and right now have them out to a 6-point advantage. Riverton had gotten it to one. It's been 5 quick straight ones. DeVries in the corner for three. That's good. Second three-pointer for Derek DeVries. He's got 8. Cuts the lead in half, 16-13. Nichols on DeVries, shut off there, hands it back up top. Jack Nichols, he'll drive, he'll go around one man and is going to fall out. Hutch will get the board. And then he's fouled in the backcourt, getting it to Parker Paxton, I believe on Jack Nichols. That will be his first personal foul. Brody Dale coming in for Gabrielson. Eli Lucas coming in for Hutchison. 5:38 remains, first half on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. 21 seconds left in Laramie, and they're tied at 57 apiece in the border war with Colorado State. Paxton to Dale. Brody back to Parker. Near the midcourt stripe, back out to Brody. In the half-court set, goes to the ground, and a tie-up. And it's going to go Kelly Walsh ball, and that is 9 turnovers on Riverton. Riverton had just 5 turnovers in the win against Natrona, by the way, and they've already got 9 here in the first half of this one. As again, that Kelly Walsh defense has just stymied the Wolverines into 9 first-half turnovers here. Triple in the corner, misses. Here comes Parker Paxton. Spins, has it batted out of his hands. He'll go shoot 2. Will Paxton. Kelly Walsh, personal foul is number 5. It's going to be actually team foul number 5. First personal on Isaac Mamet. And it will send one of the conference's best free throw shooters to the line in Parker Paxton, who makes the first. 4 points for Parker. 5 points for Paxton. Cuts the lead back to 1. Each team trading 5-point runs. 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Nichols kicks it out to Jack Nichols. His triple misses, and a foul. It's going to be over the back on Jace Nichols. Second personal and a Wolverine team rebound on Kelly Walsh, who's 1 of 7 from the arc themselves here today. Under 5 to play first half, 16-15. We're tied at 2s. Kelly Walsh had the first lead of the game. Parker back up top, Brody Dale. Brody back out to DeVries now. Parker, he'll light up a 3 on the left side. Left it short. Jack Nichols, Kelly Walsh rebound, diving into it. Lucas trying to get something sparked there. Brody Dale's going to foul Jace Nichols on his way to the hoop. And Brody will pick up his first, and Jace Nichols will go shoot some free throws. Again, the Lady Rustlers fell 64-42 to LCCC. 5 seconds left. It's still tied at 57 in Laramie. Trojans wide open. The freshman for three knocks another one down. Mason Eager, well, this is his first three of the game, but he's got 7. Triple on the other side. Easton. Easton's little brother, Parker, steps up. That was a long one for Parker. Nice job there. Up atop Mamet. His three is good as they're raining in from all over. Mamet has 6 points now. The lead is back to 4. Lucas back to Paxton. Back to Eli. Back up top, Parker. There, maybe flip the side. Nope. Sheets comes up to the 15-foot line. Baseline short corner. Hutch wide open. Parker pump fake. Steps up 16 on the way. That one's going to drop out. Last touched by Riverton, and it will be Kelly Walsh basketball. That was a good look by Parker. Didn't drop it in. Gabrielson and Monroe back in for Riverton, along with Sheets, Paxton, and Hutchison. Good minutes for Dale and Lucas out there. 3.5 left, a 4-point Kelly Walsh advantage. Driving, Jaden Nichols back to Mamet. He'll take it all the way to the rack and score it. He's long and lanky, and he gets through the middle of the defense, and he puts it up and in. Good body movement. Ty Sheets for 3 on the other side. Missed it. And a foul on Kelly Walsh on the rebound, as Dre Monroe had good position. And it's going to go on Mamet. It does, his second. 7th team foul. Dre will go shoot some free throws. Cowboys get a 1 of 2 free throws by Reynolds and lead 58-57 with 3 seconds left in the border war. Draven's not going to get the first one. Mamet says you only get one, and done, and we go the other way. Mamet gets a pick at the top. Scoots it back over into the corner to Pepley. Finds Mamet again. Hutchison in there battling with him. Nothing called on anything. Pepley, right side corner. 3-ball Nichols. Nope, he doesn't shoot it. Instead, throws it back outside to Eager. Eager lost it in the corner. Gathering it back in. Kelly Walsh keeps it. Pepley, corner, throws a 10-foot floater. No, but he's fouled by Nathan Hutchison. Nathan's second individual. 3rd team foul on the Wolverines. The only other foul in the game on Brody Dale, as Pepley will go to the free throw line. Pepley, by the way, 2 of 3 from the line on the season. Now 3 of 4. 7-point Trojan lead, their largest of the game, as Parker Paxton will check in for Ty Sheets. 25-18 Trojans. And another timeout. Vincent will check in for Hutch, who has 2 personal fouls. Pepley will go back to the line. Can't get the second one. Ball bounces into the hands of DeVries off of Vincent. Derek's going to take it the distance, scoop it, miss it. Monroe, the rebound, though. Out back to DeVries. Derek tries to go in, and a blocking foul underneath. He'll shoot free throws, but it's just going to be the one in the bonus because they were going to call that on the floor. Trojan crowd no like. Pepley's second personal foul, and DeVries to the line, 1 in the bonus. Riverton had lined up as if to inbound it, but it is going to be 1 in the bonus for DeVries. Cowboys have won the border war, 58-57. Free throw good by DeVries. Derek has 9 of the 19 for the Wolverines. Sheets back in for Monroe. And you're going to see Connor DeGaulle back into the contest for the Trojans. 6-point Kelly Walsh advantage, 9 Riverton turnovers. They have heated up a bit now, 4 of 11 from the arc after missing several of their first few as DeVries gets both free throws. Wolverines 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. 2:10 remains, 25-20 first half. Nichols to Jaden Nichols. Cade on him defensively. Wolverines in a man-to-man. 5 count was on, just got rid of it. Jack Nichols steps back, 15-footer on the way, got it. Back to a 7-point Kelly Walsh advantage. DeVries takes it again himself, throws it to Gabrielson. Cade scoots it in the corner to Parker. 90 seconds remaining. Parker penetrates. He'll go up in the air. Contact. Nothing called. Kelly Walsh basketball. He was straight up in the air, which is why there was nothing called on the defensive plays. There was contact, but that player was straight up in the air. Good no call by the officials. Minute 22 left, 27-20. Kelly Walsh looking for their largest lead of the game, or to extend on what is already their largest lead of the game of 7. Baseline underneath. Basket good by Pepley. Kelly Walsh out executing Riverton on each end of the floor right now. Is wide open. DeVries gets on the right side, rims out. Gabrielson the rebound, tries to go back up, can't. He's going to be fouled. Good offensive board by number 5, and he'll go shoot some free throws. Defensively, the Trojans have just taken the Wolverines out of their game here. Foul was on Eager as first. Gabrielson hits the first free throw. Cade 6 points last night, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. In doing so, front ends that one. It'll crawl in and score. And it's back to a 7-point contest. Less than a minute left. Wolverines need to keep this in the single-digit range, I think, before it gets to the halftime. Right now, Nichols to the outside to Jaden Nichols. Cade on him. Right side outside, Pepley. Sheets on him. Throws it down to the baseline. Back up top, Mason Eager for 3. Missed it. Boy, hooks all around, but Parker Paxton ends up with a basketball. Parker fouled. More free throws coming. This will be 2 free throws as the foul goes on Jack Nichols. Kelly Walsh had just kind of hooked elbows on a few Wolverines on that rebound attempt down there, and Parker ended up squirting out of the pack with it. 9 points for Parker as he gets the first. Wolverines staying in this one, 7 of 8 from the free throw line right now. 4 of 12 from the arc, shooting just 32% from the field. Parker gets both. 10 points for Park. He's got 4 of 4. And with 27 seconds left, Kelly Walsh a 5-point advantage will bring it across the timeline in Jack Nichols. Eager, the freshman, guarded by DeVries. Back out top to Nichols on the arc. A lot of dive and dish. Ball picked off from behind by DeVries on a bad pass. Up ahead, Sheets. Sheets up off glass is good. Nice transition bucket by Sheets. And that's how the first half is going to end as we watch the transition bucket on the replay for the Wolverines at 29-26. It's been all Kelly Walsh in this one. Transition bucket, DeVries to Sheets, tie up over the top, scores it, and the Wolverines on a 6-0 run to end the first half and trail by 3 as we go to the break. First half stats and more coming your way after this. This is the Wolverines and the Trojans for a West Conference basketball. Kelly Walsh 29, Riverton 26. We'll be back after this timeout on 105.1 at Jack FM and the County 10 Sports Network.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts, Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
Back when I was riding in rodeos, I always made sure I was locked in, good and tight. Now as a touring musician, crisscrossing the country, I still make sure I'm locked in, good and tight. Of course I do.
Hauling ass, heading south, down the road in a gold Cadillac, coupe to build.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Kelly Walsh Trojans leading 29-26 at the intermission on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Lady Wolverines were defeated earlier today by a count of 51-28. Take a look at some first half statistics in this one. Two big stats step up to me at two different points here right now. Riverton with 9 first half turnovers, 2 turnovers by the Trojans. Riverton did out-rebound Kelly Walsh 16-11, which I found a little surprising on the other side. Kelly Walsh, though, did have 6 more shots than the Wolverines. 12 of 26, 46%. They're shooting well. 3 of 10 from the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Riverton not shooting at their average from the arc right now. 4 of 12 when they're normally a 35% free throw, three-point shooting team. They're just a skosh below that average right now, 4 of 12, and it seems worse because they were on a drought to begin the basketball game. 10 points, Parker Paxton. 10 points, Derek DeVries. Ty has 2, Cade has 2, Nathan has 2. Jason Vincent, who scored a career-high 21 last night, yet to get in the scoring column for the Wolverines. On the other side, the Trojans are led by Mason Eager and Jaden Nichols. They each have 7. It's Isaac Mamet, though, has 8 to lead the way. He also has 5 rebounds, does Mamet. 3 points for Landon Pepley and 2 points for Jace Nichols. And 2 points for Jack Nichols as well, as Kelly Walsh leads it 29-26 here at the intermission on the Wolverines. Again, 9 turnovers on Riverton, 2 turnovers on the Trojans. Riverton is out rebounded Kelly Walsh 16-10 thanks to 4 boards by Derek, 3 by Parker, 2 by Nathan, 3 by Jason in the contest as well. Leading rebounder is Isaac Mamet. He has 5 of the 11 for the Trojans here in the first half of basketball. Kelly Walsh has led by as many as 9. It'll be Wolverine basketball to begin the second half. It's a 3-point game now. Kelly Walsh 29, Riverton 26. Take a break. We'll come back. We'll look at other scores from around the state, the region, and the country after this. This is your halftime show. Riverton trailing 29-26 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop. Take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
We're at intermission from Casper Kelly Walsh High School. Trojans 29, Wolverines 26. Wolverines will have the ball when we begin the second half. Other games going on today. Jackson is at Green River. And I'm going to go look at some games online. Jackson is at Green River. Kelly Walsh, Cody is at Rock Springs today. Wyoming Cowboys victorious over the Colorado State Rams today, 58-57. The Wyoming the Rustlers of CWC, they fell 64-42 to LCCC. The men's game is just about ready to get underway at CWC. Green River and Jackson. Jackson looking to go 2-0. They are leading Green River right now 62-46 in the fourth quarter of that basketball game. And again, Rock Springs is playing Cody, but I do not see an opportunity to check out the score on that one. But again, Jackson is leading Green River by 16 in the late stages of that basketball game. Coming up on Tuesday night, it will be the red versus green border war of our own making on Tuesday night, when the Riverton Wolverines will host the Lander Tigers at Wolverine Gym. County 10 Sports Network will be on hand for that. We will have a girls game at 6. The boys game is at 6:30. We'll be on the air around 5:40 in the afternoon as we're under 3 minutes of the halftime. Take a look at some 4A West girls standings, which are still wrong, by the way. Cody is 1-0 in conference play. Actually 2-0 now after beating Kelly Walsh last night. Kelly Walsh again leading 29-26 at the break. We'll take one more timeout, and again, Riverton basketball to kick off the second half, trailing by 3 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. This is Wolverine Hoops on County 10 Sports and the County 10 Sports Network.
Lander's One Stop of Lander wishes the best of luck to all student athletes and sports teams throughout Fremont County. Xander's One Stop has it all: clean gas, ethanol-free fuel, diesel, a variety of household and automotive needs. Stop in for the very best in snacks, lunch, dinner, and much more. Plus, the best liquor selection. And now lottery tickets for the Cowboy Draw, Mega Millions, Powerball, and Lucky for Life. It's all here at Xander's One Stop, 730 East Main, Lander.
Tyler Watson State Farm in Riverton is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. We want to ensure you are in good hands with the variety of policies we offer, including auto, home, life, and financial services. Keep it local with State Farm today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-411.
Feels like we're at a USC Trojans sporting event with the Trojan March being played by the Kelly Walsh Band, who has been outstanding here today in a beautiful high school environment. And they have cheered on their team to a girls' win, and right now looking at a 3-point boys lead at 29-26. Coach Sheets and I were talking pregame, interviewing pretty much at halftime of the JV game, and thought his boys came out a little flat, a little listless, but I think a lot of that may be due to the brand of defense that the Trojans bring. And again, as they have taken the Wolverines out of their comfort zone here today, the good news is Riverton's still hanging around. It's a one-possession game at the intermission right now. Again, RHS basketball to begin the second half. They're dressed in their road Cardinal reds, black numbers, white trim. Riverton across the front. Gabrielson, DeVries, Paxton, Vincent, and Hutchison. Nichols, Eager, and Mammoth, the five that start for the Trojans as we begin the second half. of this conference game. Riverton has lost 6 straight to Kelly Walsh over the last several years. They have a 7-game win streak this year on the line. Last loss was to Bear Lake, Idaho. Wolverines passing it around against that. Parker gets free for 3 to tie the game, and does. Right out of the gate, Parker Paxton a triple. And we are tied for the first time since this game was 2-2. I think the Wolverines settle down a little bit and will execute more, but now they got to play defense as Jaden Nichols runs through the pack and scores an easy lay-in. You look at a shot chart, it's either 3-pointers or very close to the hoop for the Kelly Walsh Trojans today, as they have executed, again, as I said, on both ends of the floor. Parker in the baseline. DeVries, long 3, got it, and the Wolverines are out in front. Very long 3-pointer that time by DeVries. He was still almost on the Trojan logo, which is a pretty big logo, I realize, out there on the court, but he knocked it down, and the Wolverines have their first lead of the game, and they'll get a rebound on a defensive stop on a miss by Eager, and a rebound by DeVries. Wolverines righting the ship just a little bit here. DeVries might have carried it, takes it all the way to the rack, instead scores it. He's got 5. I thought maybe he got to turn the palm a bit, but he got it to drop. There, right there was where I thought I saw that, but Kelly Walsh on the attack the other way. Nichols, 10-footer's going to drop. Jace Nichols, second basket as he got free in the paint. Not bad defense by the Wolverines. Cade bounces it to DeVries, gets it back. Get Jason wide open underneath on that one. They'll get it to him. He'll fire it up. He'll get it, and he's fouled. That came a long time after he was wide open, but he got it to drop. Here he's, look at that, wide open right there. 1 second, 2 second, they get him the ball, and he gets the hoop as he was wide open underneath. And a quick timeout called by Coach Roden as Mason Eager will get the foul. Vincent will get the opportunity for the and one, just his first of the game. And I talking off mic during that timeout, trying to get some things situated here. Our camera just took a dive with some spectators walking by and taking care of business on our game cam. Jason, 3-point play is good. And the Wolverines on an 11-4 run to begin the second half have opened up a 4-point lead of their own. Nichols, Coach Roden wanting that pass in the middle. Mamet, his first touch. Bounces it right side. Wolverines maybe look like they've switched up to a zone themselves. DeVries knocking it off of a player, and Mamet then knocks it out of bounds. Turnover on the Trojans will be their third of the basketball game. And again, they have taken care of the basketball very well. Cade walks it across the timeline. 5:47 left in the third. Riverton with a 4-point advantage. Vincent up top. Hutchison. Kelly Walsh has switched out of that zone, and Parker's going to take it to the rack. Missed it. And a rebound by Nichols as they have gotten out of that 1-3-1, and then they'll throw it away themselves as Vincent gets another steal. Jason is third in the conference in steals. He'll cross court one to DeVries. Derek will rise for 15, push it up and bury it. 17 for DeVries, and the Wolverine lead is 6, and another Kelly Walsh timeout. With 5:14 left, Wolverine fans rise to their feet as they have put together a 13-4 run here in the third quarter of basketball and have taken a 6-point lead on the Trojans. Big thanks to Tyler Watson, State Farm agent, proud supporter of Riverton Athletics. State Farm wants to protect your future. Stop in today, 618 East Washington, or go online to insuringriverton.com. Thank you to Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care for sponsoring this broadcast. The staff at their clinics in Lander and Riverton reminding you not to ignore those annual wellness visits. Make your appointment at Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care, and let's stay healthy together. And a big thanks to Myers Gambles on Main Street in Lander. They've got all kinds of furniture and appliances waiting just for you. Delivery is free within 30 miles of the store. That includes all of Riverton. Check them out online, LanderGambles.com. 5:13 left. Wolverines with a quick 13 points. Third quarter is their quarter, though. Driving. They'll lose it. Gabrielson ends up with it. Steal by Cade. Back to the basket. Flips it back to Jason. Vincent back to Gabrielson. Thought about a three. Doesn't. Instead turns around. Parker has it. Again, Kelly Walsh has switched to a man-to-man. Derek's going to run through him. Lay it off glass and in. 19 for DeVries. His best is 23 on the season. He's honing in on that now with a lot of time left in this game. 15-4 the run. Trojans almost turn it over again, but Eager ends up with it. Flips it back up top to Jace Nichols. They'll throw it away on a bad pass to the baseline. 3 straight turnovers, Trojans. Gabrielson, pump fake, rises 15, partially blocked on it from behind. And the rebound by Jace Nichols. Jaden Nichols, 15-footers. That's good. Nice little stop and pop, Jaden Nichols from 15. That might be the first shot they put in that's either not within 6 feet of the hoop or a three-pointer. Stops the bleeding momentarily for the Trojans. Jason at the top. The coaching by Coach Sheets as he got them out of that zone early. Hutch for 3 on the right side. Missed it. Gabrielson goes up high and gets the offensive rebound. Second board of the game by Cade. Parker driving in traffic, loses it. Ball taken away. 10th turnover of the game on the Wolverines. 3:30 remaining in the third quarter. Nichols falls down. Right side. Pepley driving in. His shot will drop in as he went through traffic and gets it to drop. Let's catch the tail end of that. Wolverines. Cade walks it across the timeline, finds Hutch. He'll fire another 3. That one is off the mark. Nobody home but Trojans to rebound. That's Jaden Nichols. 4-point game. Game of runs here in the second half. Gabrielson got a piece of that one, but it ends up in the hands of Nichols. Pump fake. Back outside Pepley. 3-pointer on the way. Eager. That's good, and it's a 1-point ball game. Mason Eager has 10, and the Trojans within 1. 15-11 in this quarter now. Vincent, baseline, Hutchison. Lights back outside. Nathan in traffic. Bodies fly, and an offensive foul and a turnover on the Wolverines. They'll call Hutch on the baseline. That'll be number 3 on Nathan Hutchison. And he's going to check out. Monroe and Sheets in a full timeout called. Sheets and Monroe will check in. 2:25 left to play here. Trying to find that for you, Thomas. See if we can't get that going. 2:25 left to play in the third quarter. Wolverines came out, scored 15 quick points in the third. Only to see Kelly Walsh bounce back with 11 of their own. And Riverton quickly erased the deficit. They got the Trojans out of the 1-3-1. But then the Trojans have amped it up on the offensive execution end and have gotten themselves back into the ballgame. 41-40. 2 ties, 2 lead changes. I don't think we're done with those at 41-40. Wolverines with a 1-point lead. And after the offensive foul, it will be Trojan basketball. Parker. So it's DeVries, Paxton, Sheets, Monroe, and Vincent. Defensively for the Wolverines in their road cardinal red. Kelly the home whites, the Kelly green numbers. Jack Nichols across the stripe, knocked out of there by Monroe. Back to Eager. Eager will hand it back to Jace Nichols. Right side, Jack Nichols. Pump fake, throws it in the paint. Namit. Three-pointer, Eager. Dish pans out. Rebound to Sheets at the 15-foot line. Ty with a big defensive board. Wolverines get a stop. Jason penetrates, travels with it. And that'll be turnover number 12 on Riverton. 1:52 left in the third quarter on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. 41-40. Sheets hounding in the backcourt. Trojans will get it across the line. Nichols back out to the other Nichols. Now Pepley with it. Three-point shot on the way. No good, and a foul called on Kelly on the rebound. So going to go on Namit. It is. I think he kind of pushed off on Parker. And the Wolverines will get the board with 1:41 remaining in the third stanza. 41-40 RHS. The lead in the basketball. Monroe to Vincent. Penetrate, gets underneath. Close. Shot no good, but he's fouled. Take your pick. Pepley, Nichols, or Eager. And it's going to be on Mason Eager. That is his third personal. He's the first one to get to 3 fouls for Kelly Walsh. Hutchison has 3 for Riverton on the other side. And Jason cannot hit the first. He's been a free throw making machine as of late. Does not get number 1 here as Jaden Nichols will come back in. Did you get in? Vincent will get the second free throw, and it's a 2-point Wolverine lead. 1:15 left as they bring it across half court. Nichols, right hand Pepley. Back out to Jaden Nichols. Right side 3 on the way, no good. Long rebound, tapped back out to the Trojans. They will reload. That 3 is no good, and a foul is going to be whistled on Connor DeGaulle on the rebound, as Draven Monroe had pretty good box out position. And it's Wolverine basketball. 4th team foul on Kelly Walsh. First, Riverton only has 1. 42-40. Wolverines have outscored the Trojans 16-11 here. After being down 3 at half, they lead by 2 with 45 seconds left. Dre lost the handle. Throws it away. Unfortunately, trying to hit Vincent on a cut, and a foul in the backcourt on DeVries and or Monroe. Second team foul on Riverton. Foul is on DeVries. That is number 1 on him.
Hutchison and Gabrielson back in for Riverton.
Gabrielson back in. Monroe out. Under 40 seconds left, a 2-point Wolverine lead. Interesting final 8 minutes coming. Wolverines sitting back in a 2-3 zone as both teams have changed up their zone. Baseline Pepley, missed it, rebound, put back up and in. Deagle, excuse me. Ties the game for a third time. 15 seconds left. This is where you'll see Parker go to work as Jack Nichols on him one-on-one. Zone defense, but not a 1-3-1. Gabrielson, right side, Vincent. Open shot, missed it. A couple of Trojans collide. Half-court shot at the buzzer is just short. And at the end of 3, absolutely nothing decided, but a few moves on defense on each end of the court. It's 42 apiece with 8 minutes left to play in the ball game. Riverton and Kelly Walsh, 4th quarter on the way. This is Wolverine Hoops from County 10 and 105.1 Jack FM.
liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Catch the video stream of this broadcast and previous games this season on County 10's YouTube channel.
42-42, Riverton outscores the Trojans 16-13 in the third quarter after trailing 29-26 at half. Going to airdrop it to ourselves, but Kelly Walsh basketball to begin the fourth quarter. 2-3 zone by Riverton. Starting five out there for RHS. Gabriel said there's a Mammoth three. Good to start the fourth quarter. The Trojans take back the lead. 3 lead changes, 3 ties. All kicked out of bounds by Jace Nichols. He's out there with Mammoth, Eager, and 2 other Nichols, Jack and Jaden. I also have a Jade Becker on the team to keep the J theory going with the Nichols kids. Jack, Jaden, and Jace. They switch back to the 1-3-1. They'll get it underneath Vincent. He will put it up and in. They switch back to a 1-3-1 to begin the fourth quarter, and the Wolverines make them pay early. Coach Roden not liking that. There's a steal by Paxton, near steal, and a near over and back as Nichols tight ropes the timeline. Nicely done there. Baseline Mammoth, another 3. That one misses. Parker goes up for the rebound, and Paxton will bring it down. Here come the Wolverines. Third rebound, actually fourth rebound of the game for Paxton. Gabrielson wide open, 15-foot line, and he gets fouled. 5th team foul on Kelly Walsh. It'll be Wolverine basketball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Foul is on Jace Nichols, number 3 on him. Nobody really in any foul trouble. Nathan has 3 for Riverton. Everybody else with 1 or less. 3 on Jace Nichols for Kelly Walsh, and 3 on Mason Eager in any kind of foul trouble. Vincent, Hutch, touch pass, DeVries, triple corner, bucket. Nice touch pass by Nathan Hutchison as he just kind of touches it right into the corner to DeVries, who puts up the triple and knocks it down. And then the other direction, Mason Eager, the freshman, ties the game again as he gets free on the other end. 47 apiece with 6:20 left to play in regulation time. Kelly Walsh, that patented 2-3, maybe switching now to a 1-3-1 to 2-3. Hutchison knocks one down and gets knocked to the ground. 4 points for Nathan. That is a big shot for Nathan Hutchison. Got some contact down there. He kind of might have landed on the foot of another player, but gets up, he's okay. Ball out of bounds, Kelly Walsh will keep it. 49-47, 4 ties, 4 lead changes in the ball game. Ty Sheets will come in. Gabrielson will exit stage right. Trojans have won 6 in a row against Riverton. Wolverines trying to change that. Change a little history here in conference play. DeVries knocks it out of bounds off him last as Nichols was there at the end of the water bucket line of the Kelly Walsh bench. Baseline, Mammoth hands it back up top. Trojans Back to Mamet, left side corner, 3, Nichols. Missed it, and Draven Monroe, but a foul's going to be called on Riverton. Will stay Kelly Walsh basketball. It's going to be on DeVries. That's number 2 on him. I just sent that to my email if you want to look for it there, Thomas. Oh, coming up if I can get it to send. There we go. Taking care of some things behind the scenes. Eager for 3 off the inbound, and they have a 1-point lead. Back does Kelly. 5 lead changes, 50-49. Right side, Vincent works one-on-one, goes baseline. Draven Monroe, and they'll call him for the offensive foul. Draven's second personal foul. Coach Sheets lobbying with the official on his behalf. Trojans a 1-point lead and the basketball now as Sheets hounding in the backcourt, makes him give it to Mamet. I'll give it back out to Nichols now. Jack back up top to Jace. They'll throw it away in front of the Wolverine, the Kelly Walsh bench. That is not a place you want to throw away the basketball, is right to the head coach. Pretty much that's kind of the worst place to make a turnover. We're under 5. Fourth quarter, Fremont Therapy scoreboard 50-49. Trojans a 1-point lead. DeVries floating in, just misses it off the back of the iron, but will be rewarded with free throws on the first personal foul on Jaden Nichols. Wolverines will shoot the remaining 4:48. That is their 6th team foul on the Trojans. And it will be DeVries to the line, and he has tied his career high. He has 23 here tonight. And looking for a new career high is the junior Derek DeVries. Gets it, and he gives Riverton back the lead. 6 lead changes now. Vincent out, Hutchison back in. Third-ranked Wolverines in a dogfight with the Trojans in the East Conference, the West Conference, where we're at, in the 4A West. Nichols to Nichols to Nichols to Mamet. Mamet in the paint, scoots it back out. Jace Nichols for 3. He'll knock that one down. Back to the lead goes the Trojans. 7 of 20 from the arc are Kelly Walsh, 35%. They normally shoot 34%, so right at their average today. Parker draws the band's recognition. Nathan comes through with a rebound on a miss by Paxton. And Nathan Hutchison, a big offensive board and a putback. And a timeout, Riverton. 4:08 left. 6 ties, 7 lead changes in the contest. Want to remind you, coming up on Tuesday night, Keeper of the Gold rivalry. It'll be the joint broadcast. Wyatt Barichka and myself on the call. We'll have Thomas, Riley, Jason all with us. Girls begin at 6, the boys at 7:30. It'll be at Wolverine Gym. Keeper of the Gold on Tuesday night. Listen to it on one of a couple of different radio stations, 105.1 Jack FM, KOB 1330 AM, which has an FM translator at 107.7 FM. Also right here on the County 10 YouTube stream and the County 10 Facebook stream. The Keeper of the Gold rivalry Tuesday night. Quick turnaround. Lander played last night, does not play tonight. Riverton played last night and here today, obviously. The putback by Hutch makes it 53 apiece. 4:08 left on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Trojan basketball right to left here at Kelly Walsh High School. John Gabrielson, Thomas Dent III, Jason Peterson with you. Gabrielson back in there with DeVries. That's the starting 5. Hutch is back, as well as Vincent and DeVries. Paxton in there. Mamet. High post. Nichols. Ball tipped, and then rejected from behind by DeVries. Awesome play by Derek. And the Wolverines come back the other direction with it. Underneath and a foul. Parker's going to go to the line. And he will shoot free throws. Do you have that block? Did you just air it and I missed it? Okay, just checking. Parker's going to go to the line. That's the one we just got here just a second ago as he goes down and gets in traffic Foul is on Mamet, his 4th, by the way. I was wondering if we had the DeVries block on the other end as Parker nails that one. 14 for Parker. Second one is good as you see DeVries from behind swatting that one away. Great job there. Parker gets both and another timeout. A 2-point Wolverine advantage with 3:37 left to play. Thanks to Wind River Internet for providing our web stream this evening. Also on the County 10 YouTube channel. Also to Maven for their optical assistant. Porter's is our pregame show sponsor, reminding you to keep your wood, gas, and pellet stove in optimum condition for the cold season. Porter's has everything you need from new installs to supplies and accessories online at portersmvs.com. Lander Medical Clinic, Myers Gambles, and Fremont Therapy. Also part of this broadcast. And we're just past the halfway point of the season, but if you wanted to get your business on and get some sponsorship on County 10 and Wolverine basketball, I'm sure Will or Devin would be happy to assist at County 10. 53-55. Wolverines by 2. Gabrielson went down. He's going to get back up. As they'll go back up top, Kelly Walsh spinning. Almost knocked away by DeVries. He'll throw it back in, and he'll save it to Vincent. Great job, Derek, on the hustle and 2 big stops on the defensive end for DeVries. Cade right side. Parker get the 3 on the way. Just doesn't happen. DeVries, though, the offensive rebound. Boy, how about DeVries coming through huge here in the clutch. Gabrielson back up top. Vincent under 3 to play. It's a lifetime in a 2-possession game, or in a 1-possession game, 2-point game. Cade, ball high over his head. Puts it on the ground to get out of the 5 count. Back to Hutchison. Nathan, a little reluctant on the 3 to pull the trigger on that one. Missed a couple here today. Gabrielson on it. DeVries cutting. Back to Parker. Gets a pick. 3 on the way. That's good. Paxton for 3. He's got 18, and the Wolverine lead is 5 with 2:25 left to play in the contest. Defensive stop now for the Wolverines. Cade's going to get it as he ties him up. Gabrielson ties him up in the paint. That's your defensive stop you're looking for, as the possession arrow favors the Wolverines. Watching the replay there, he just put 2 hands on it, put the clamps down on it, and get it back. Good offensive execution last time down the floor. Parker in the paint, back out to DeVries. Another 3 on the way. That misses. Ball's going to shoot off into the nether regions on a miss and be Kelly Walsh basketball. Riverton by my tally, and we'll check with Coach Patterson, but I have Riverton up on the rebounding 25-17 in this ball game. 58-53. Riverton's biggest lead has been 8. They lead by 5. We're under 2 minutes left in the contest. Nichols getting a couple of picks, runs the arc, back up top. Eager steps back for 3, rims out, but Nichols goes and gets the rebound. Big offensive rebound for Jaden Nichols to help his team. Coach Roden wants to see some motion out of his team. They almost turn it over. 90 seconds left in the contest. Driving, floating, missing. Mamet, one-handed rebound, puts it back up. That's no good, and then he's over the back of Hutchison. Nathan with a big rebound to pull that one down. Look at the position on Nathan as he got right underneath Mamet. That's going to foul him out of the game on top of it all. 5 fouls on Isaac Mamet today, as he will check out with 11 points and 6 rebounds today. Good effort by Isaac, but the 6'4 senior is out, and thought they'd bring in the 6'6 senior Deagle, but they don't. Hutchison to the line. Big rebound by Nathan. Free throw doesn't get in there. Wolverines still by 5, 1:15 left. Trojans on the run, down low. Derek steps in front of another one. Knocks it out of bounds as they try to get it to Pepley. Out of bounds. Derek's been everywhere on the defensive end today. 6 rebounds, 24 points, a number of steals. Lob it up top. Pepley underneath. Nichols, good coverage helped by Jason and Parker. 3 misses, but another offensive rebound by the Trojans. A minute left to play. Spinning back up top, Nichols. He'll get into the paint. Kick out. Great defense by the Wolverines. Driving, shot missing, altered by DeVries. Gabrielson sticking his arm in there, and we're going to get a foul. We'll see who it's on. It's going to be on Riverton. And I think it might be on Cade. It is, as he kind of stuck his right arm in there towards the end, and he's going to get the foul call. And that is just the 6th team foul, so they're not going to get free throws out of it yet. 45 seconds left. Wolverine man-to-man defense playing well. That was squirted out of the hands, but right into the hands of Jaden Nichols. Wolverines, great job defense. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Wolverines, says the official. 36 seconds left. It's a 2-possession Wolverine lead. Possession arrow does favor Kelly Walsh. Riverton has 2 timeouts. Kelly Walsh has 3. Nichols on the inbound. Scoots it out into the corner for Jack Nichols. That 3 misses. And out of bounds, it'll stay. Kelly Walsh basketball. Boy, the Wolverines just cannot stick a fork in that thing on this defensive possession, this time down the floor. 29 seconds left in a 5-point game. Lob pass way up top, Jaden Nichols. Corner 3 on the way, skims off. Pepley, another offensive rebound, and he's fouled. And that may not be the worst thing ever as Parker gets his first personal foul. It's going to put Kelly to the line for 1 in the bonus. That should be, I thought that was 7. I've got 7 on Wolverines, but not the case. It's only 6, so they won't. 20 seconds left. How about the defensive stand as the Trojans will throw it away, and that might throw the game away. 5 or 6 offensive shots that time down the floor for the Trojans, and they come up empty. 15 seconds left. Parker in the front court. Back to Cade. They will foul him and send Gabrielson to the line with 10 seconds left in the contest. Personal foul on Nichols, his 4th. Cade to the line. Eight lead changes, 6 ties. And the Wolverines are 10 seconds and 5 points up away from ending a 6-game losing skid to the Kelly Walsh Trojans, and will begin the season 3-0 in conference play. Heading into that red and green rivalry on Tuesday night. And Cade's free throw is short, but it crawls over. Tired legs get him into it this time. Second one on the way, nothing but net. 7-point game. 10 seconds left. Wolverines with a nuisance press. Push off. That's an offensive foul. They'll let it go. And driving and scoring is Jack Nichols. The Wolverines don't even need to inbound. And the Wolverines have stopped a 6-game losing skid to the Kelly Walsh Trojans and have knocked off Kelly for the first time in a long time with a 60-55 win over the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Gabrielson and the official spending quite a bit of time talking at the end, and Cade's going to go catch the end of the line in the walkthrough afterwards. It wasn't easy, but a great job by the coaching staff and a great job by the players today as the Wolverines gut it out on the road and knock off the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Again, this is the first time since 2016 when the Wolverines won the 3A title and went 27-1 that year that they have beaten Kelly Walsh. And it was a battle between the Wolverines and the Trojans here tonight. 60-55, your final score. The Wolverines have won it. Your Bailey Enterprises postgame show is next. This is Wolverine basketball on County 10 and the 105.1 Jack FM.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's Pregame Show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
Time now for the Bailey's Enterprises Postgame Show from the County 10 Sports Network. Now let's get back to the gym with John Gabrielson.
8 lead changes, 6 ties, and the Riverton Wolverines have won it. Either way, 60-55. Derek DeVries heading up, and we'll talk with the YO Today peeps, and I'm gonna get Nathan Hutchison up here as well. It is so hard for us to be put on the spot to have to pick a player of the game when it's such a team effort. Parker, 5 rebounds, 18 points. Nathan, 4 points and 6 rebounds. And we're going to talk with Nate here in a minute. And and he had a couple of big rebounds and a couple of big plays. And he got in some foul trouble in here and there. And I was just talking about how hard it is to pick a player of the game when it's a total team effort for your Wolverines, Nathan.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure why I'm up here. Everyone that steps on the court just gives it their all, and that's all you can ask for. This was a big win.
You're down 3 at halftime, and you had 9 turnovers, I think. What was said by the coaches? You came out, you got them out of the 1-3-1 quickly.
I'm trying to remember. Fire
and brimstone, or just a little bit of strategy?
Just a little bit of strategy.
Okay, all right.
We had to be better on defense mostly, try to keep them in front. So, yeah, the emphasis was really on defense at that time.
You kind of righted the ship. You got out to, I think, an 8-point lead was your biggest. Their biggest lead was 9 today, so you overcame that. But they righted the ship a little bit, and then it just became a dogfight, I guess, and who wanted it more.
Yeah, exactly. And I would take us any day of the week with the competitors we have. So I'm just thankful to be on this team, and just thankful to be playing with these guys that have, great attitudes and great work ethic.
You're 3-0 in conference play. You've won 8 in a row. You've just beaten Kelly Walsh for the first time since 2016, when Brady Fullerton and Easton Paxton and Kylan Schultz and Taryn Debley and Alec Richardson and the rest of that crew won that. That's got to feel good to come on the road and go 3-0 on the conference now.
Yeah, it definitely does, and it's always a good day beating another big 4A school, whether it's Cheyenne or the Casper school. So, today's a big win for sure.
Talk about red and green on Tuesday night.
A lot of emotions going in. I'm excited. It'll be my first varsity rivalry game. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Nate, thanks for coming up. Yeah, congratulations. We'll talk to you next as we're going to get the head coach, Beau Sheets, here in a minute. And again, the 8 lead changes, 6 ties, no lead bigger than 9. Kelly Walsh had a 9-point lead. Yeah, come on over. We'll get Derek DeVries here as well. Good to see you as well. We're going to get Derek DeVries. And they make me pick a player of the game, and it's hard when you guys are such a team out there, don't you think?
No, yeah. We don't have really just one star player. Our whole team is just Riverton, and it's really cool to see.
Tonight was your night, and you kind of did it on each end. The huge block down there, several bats for steals, and 6 rebounds. I got you for 24, I think is your new season high, maybe varsity career high. But I asked Nathan this question too. I'm like, what was said at halftime?
It's our aggression, and we switched up our defense a little bit, which kind of helped. Gave him a different look.
Got a lot more patient on offense, and got him out of that 1-3-1 as well.
Yeah.
24 points. I mean, it ebbs and flows. Last night, maybe not the game you'd like to see, but here you come out, have another game. Talk about the mindset for that.
Actually, I'm going to have to thank Coach Alec Richardson for that one. He's been helping me a lot with my mental game. not getting down on myself. So he talked me up last night and just said, go play basketball and have fun, and that's the output.
Alec Richardson, our player of the game tonight then.
Oh, yeah.
Red and Green got Tigers on Tuesday. Talk about that.
Really fun rivalry game. It takes a lot of pressure off because it's not a conference. It's just a fun game to have, and, get competitive, get after it.
I like your mindset. I would think it'd be more pressure because it's Lander Riverton, but I like your mindset on that. Yeah, Derek, great job tonight. Congratulations. 3-0, 8 in a row, 11-2 overall. Good job. 24 points tonight, 6 rebounds.
Thank you.
Hey, Matt, excellent job. That's Derek DeVries, our other player of the game. And, yeah, we're going to have to figure out a different thing. And we're going to talk with Beau Sheets now here in the postgame show on the Bailey Enterprises postgame show. And I'm going to have to talk to Will at County 10 because this picking a player